like robots.
Luckily, you're not here to deal with this. So we're going live. So
In 5.
no, we're live now.
3.
No,
I didn't even.
Don't say
No,
anything.
I didn't even.
We want ad revenue.
So let me get a.
Is that our
Name.
intro music now?
Hey there, say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi.
But I
Hello.
can show you some more.
Hello.
Because,
Don't be a hater.
because, you know what the LoJack face is?
Listen, we'll get to this later.
No, I just want to ask you, do you know what the LoJack face is? It's just a very plain, no
Okay,
emotion happy face.
these will have to move.
It's a very plain, no emotion happy face. And it's
Just
like,
maybe set those boxes in the corner over there. I don't know if we need them for a little bit later. Here, these can stay because people can think about the cookies they're missing by not being here.
Hey, Jeremy, how did you like that one text that I had showed you of the emoji Pop-Tarts? And one of them was but it was down.
I did see that.
Yeah, you didn't respond, so I was like, he probably doesn't like it.
It was bugger.
Well, I mean, yeah. Of course it did.
Okay, so there you've got basically a picture of the field.
in my man.
And,
which
uh,
is slightly different.
Yes, as you can see, the basement has changed
Yeah,
a
'cause
little
we
bit.
got Spyro.
So, there you go.
That's awesome.
Directly lifted from Sony Entertainment.
So,
Hold on. Let me get the announcement out real quick. Okay, for all of you who are watching from home, we are live. It's Into the Basement Part 2, so we can still attract those weird viewers. Different thumbnail this time. I used the Solomon thumbnail. So tune in. Make sure you leave a like. Bye. Okay.
Monster has appeared.
I'll have to pay them for that.
I hope you're happy
it's
now.
free. It's free product placement. They have to pay us
Oh, nice.
because it's on our contract.
So, in theory, you guys have completed an entire half of the basement, right? Technically, where you guys are right now is over in this area somewhere, but not this layout. All right. You've got that raised, elevated area, as you recall, that had all the different sarcophaguses in it. Sarcophagi.
Yes.
So probably not.
That's sort of where that blue space is, right there,
Okay.
in the middle.
Where's the door that we broke down? Or the wall? Because that's where we're headed, right?
You got the wardrobe.
What?
So you guys left off in the temple.
Yes.
What wall are you talking about?
With the late. Right.
Oh, with
And we have-
Skelly Daddy,
Do-
and he was missing a foot or something.
And
Or
we-
there was a
And we now have 3 T-pieces?
Yes.
What?
Well, no,
we got 4 because of Blood Fountain.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have all 4 T's. Hide T moves. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you did have that one hole in the wall that was off to the side.
Right. We hadn't done anything with
And you
that.
haven't done anything with that yet. And then you got basically back the way that you came.
Let's go through check out the hole in the wall. I definitely want to go near it and detect magic. Not doing that.
So immediately as you sort of peer into the broken down brickwork of the wall, you see a creaky wooden stairway leading upward.
Hey guys, I found some stairs.
There's that.
You think, Baron, you can look, see if the stairs may be trapped? Please and thank you. How much you want to walk into a Jillian's Key?
I wasn't the one who walked into Jeff Shore. But that one's also going to be a poopy roll, so we're just going to have to live with it. 13.
It doesn't appear to be trapped. It does appear to be very unstable.
It's shoddy construction work.
How long down is it?
leading up, right? You said?
Yeah, it leads upwards.
Well, how high? Are we able to tell?
It just sort of goes off into the darkness. I'd say probably about 20 or 30 steps up. You can see it leads up to some type of platform.
Okay, shoddy. He's pretty skating on this yet. So that's good.
You want me to head up there and see what's going on?
You think he could be fleet of foot?
With 100 feet of movement, I run along the wall.
That's what I was like.
But it's a guy then.
So you're dashing up.
Or well, up to the
Oh,
platform.
wait, before you go up, take a rope with you. Here, take a rope. At the center of the rope.
So I go up to the platform.
Okay. Yeah. So are you going to stand on the platform or you just? what do you
Well,
do?
I'm gonna.
Because you can't stop on the wall, I don't believe.
No, it doesn't say, but I'm gonna assume you can.
No, you
I can just run along vertical surfaces and walls and water. That's all it
Sounds like
says.
that one movie.
can't.
But I'm gonna.
You make it stop.
Does it like so? I get up there. Does it look like a landing, or does it?
You
look
have
like,
dark vision,
no, but I
so
can.
you run into the darkness.
But I can snap mix some light.
So you have the cantrip light.
No, but I got prestidigitation. I can make some light.
So it makes a little tiny flame.
Just some light.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So very, very dim light. What exactly are you casting the little tiny flame on?
Just in the air. Just kind of like.
On the tip
Okay.
of his
It's not
finger.
going to stay there. It's just going to go
But it's gonna give me some semblance.
for a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe.
A whole minute? I'm thinking like
A couple seconds, yeah. So you get this little, almost like a really shitty old timey camera flash goes on.
Yeah.
It's like, and you get this sort of view. You see this wooden platform,
Mhm.
stone walls leading to a dead end, and there is what appears to be moisture, but it's really hard to tell what it is on the platform.
Can I, like, I'm standing on the platform right now, right? I would assume.
Yeah.
And does it seem moderately stable enough?
Yeah, it's very creaky, but yeah,
For
as you shift your weight about, you hear it.
For my 305-pound self? does
Yeah,
it seem moderately stable?
it's straining under your body
It's
weight.
screaming in pain.
I will.
Crying Atkins. Atkins.
I'll.
I hate you.
I will pull out a torch and light it
Okay.
with prestidigitation this time,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna see what the moisture is.
Okay. As you look down, you're in a puddle of blood,
Because of course you are.
Why not?
and you hear.
I can see that it's dripping.
You look up, you see what appears to be a square wooden door, and there's blood dripping out of it.
I see a door above me.
Yeah.
How high up?
It's probably 12 feet up. You do see a sort of disheveled, kind of broken down wooden ladder kind of off to the side.
It's only 12 feet up, my guy.
Hey Bryce, what do you see?
There's an awful lot of blood up here, dripping down from the ceiling, and there seems to be a door in the ceiling. Would you like me to investigate further?
Can we all fit on the platform?
Probably not.
Yeah.
It's creaky as a motherfucker.
Yeah, investigate.
I didn't have a better word. I'm sorry.
This creepy
Bryce,
has some old bones.
see, for Bryce, I just don't feel the cursing.
Yeah.
No, I already ordered food.
Investigate,
Just wanted to-
please.
Okay, I will. Okay, so
So
I
what
am.
specifically do you want to check?
I want to check the moisture.
I mean, I can totally tell like it's just blood straight coming from the hole in the
Listen,
ceiling.
I do not want blood straight coming, okay?
I come blood by cannibal corpse, but whatever.
Blood is a non-Newtonian fluid.
I'm just looking at it. Is there anything like there's a fucked up body good, but I don't care about that because I am 7'1". Would you say that my arm like could just reach up and touch that thing?
You have to stretch a bit, maybe
Yeah, it's about half your body, so it's gonna be like 10.
Yeah, you're going to be about 2 feet short.
Is there?
How high's your vert?
I mean, but I don't really want to jump on this thing.
Well, you gotta jump and hold there, bud.
Is there like a latch or not like a latch, but like some sort of like a thing I can grab onto?
You got the
there?
padlock.
I'll leave it.
All right.
Just slide that in.
So there is, there does appear to be like a some type of little latch mechanism on there.
I will run up the wall because it's something I can totally do, and parkour my way up there and just kind of grab the latch and just break it in a way.
Really?
Well, so does it look like it opens up or opens in?
It, I would say, opens in.
So it opens towards me?
Yes.
Oh. Well, then I will go up and pull the hatch down and just release.
It's like the locker when you were a kid.
I will release the blood onto myself.
Like Flashdance style?
No, like
Okay.
singing in the rain style.
Well, let's read about this door.
You're not fooling anybody. You're trying to get some food in. We got it.
Yeah, not fooling anyone, my dude. Let me read about this door as I have fork in hand, unlatching it.
Do you want napkins? Okay.
Actually, no, I've got some. It opens up,
Oh, no, pull those up.
opens away from you. Does that change what you want to do?
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, that changes. Because I can't just reach up and yank it down.
I mean, you can't just leave it straight down.
So I'll instead, I'll go ahead and grab the disheveled ladder. Are like the bottom 3 rungs still like usable?
Yeah. Make an intelligence check for me.
But 6.
You fully believe that this ladder was made by the hands of the gods themselves and can support anything.
Including a Goliath.
Sounds good to me. I will
Here we go.
climb up to about the 3rd or 4th step.
As you put your feet on there, you go as you break through the rungs.
Better yet, how about I take the rungs or the bits of the ladder that I just broke and just like try to push open the door.
Okay. It appears to be, at least from what you're attempting to do, immovable. You did, in pressing though, some of the boards bowed slightly, and a bit more blood sort of came down.
This seems to be one of them doors that can't be opened from this side. Might be something blocking our way. Unless somebody with a little bit more strength and ideas might want to come up here, I'll be more than happy to hand the reins.
Can we see him from where we're standing to the platform?
You got double shot, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I've got my torch.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the glow. From this angle, you can see his head
Did I just hit your foot? Jesus.
and the glow of the torch. You can see the door that is above it.
Is that the only thing I do, Bryce? There's no other doorways or anything? It's a dead end other than that?
It's basically a dead end, Jason.
How do you
Yes,
feel
ma'am.
about-
This seems to be a dead end up here.
How do you feel about going by the way you came? Or
I think that's a lot better than letting the flood of blood that's in the house above us down on top of us.
Yeah, Bryce,
All right, one of you can add 2 and 2.
try to come back down. We're just gonna go back to where we came.
I was waiting for
See if
somebody
we- you know, like I said, we can see
No.
open it from another
Oh, I
way.
knew where we were headed.
No, I knew it was gonna happen, but Bryce is totally okay with that.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting for somebody to actually just say something.
So yeah, we're gonna go back to where we came and
And I will
impassable.
anime run back down the wall.
Do you put your arms behind you?
You gotta put your
Yeah, you
arms
got
behind
to. No, you got to do
Come
the
on.
Naruto run. If you specifically said anime run, you have to make it Naruto.
Yeah, you ever play Darksiders 2?
Uh-huh.
You know how Death like wall rides?
Uh-huh.
That's how it is.
All
Okay, that works.
right, fine.
Acceptable. Get a pass.
All right.
Next time.
Which was basically one of the best parts of Darksiders too.
Did you guys decide what you wanted to do with the parents' bones?
Because one of them was bug room.
Oh yeah, Buggy Boys.
Yeah, I'm not going into bug room. Actual refusal.
I think we should lay them to rest like we did the children.
I mean, it is on the way back to the beginning,
Yeah.
so up to you.
We're gonna do that. So remind me again, in here we found both parents or just the mother?
Both.
Okay,
You found the father in the torture room,
right,
and the mother you found in the temple.
okay. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, can you put the box in your hole, please? I think we should lay them to rest also.
Not that whole.
No, it ain't gonna. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't think it's a good idea to open the door where the bugs were.
Yeah.
You guys can have fun with that.
And how are we gonna lay the mother to rest?
By cleaning your beard.
I suggest you come up with a plan between now and then.
shoe and just like
Yeah.
dress.
He's not- I know.
He's not in the,
I'm
he's not in
saving
the
it.
video, so he's all right.
He's fine.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
pointed the video down
We'll do
because
that
Adam let us know he didn't want to be
and make our way
viewed
back.
eating the other day, so I tried to make sure no one would be viewed eating.
I don't care, man.
Basically knowing that the one door over
Make
there
it more
had
viewers.
the slots that we think are. Well, there was actually two. but
There are those
I
streams where
wanna go
people
back
just
towards
eat and
where
they get hella
Cotton
viewers.
Guy was.
All right.
Like ASMR style where
Mhm.
people are eating like
Pickles.
cereals and pickles and they're like right
And on
next
the way,
to the microphone. They go,
both those
they're
rooms.
making all these gross ass noises ASMR style.
So Cotton Guy for the parents. that
Naruto run.
we're gonna stop.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys go back through that dining area where the gelatinous cube was. You see that first door with the T slots. You said you want to go past that. You go to the hallway where the family crypts are. You've got the mother's where the bug room was first, and then the father's is further down.
We already know it's kind of not trapped. I'm going to, just a second.
You can also put some chips in there for you, right?
Listen, we came from the pudding pack generation. We don't use chips to eat it, okay? Just put it up to the mouth, go, oh, oh, oh. It's what we do, dude. Straight up. It trained
I
us.
have nothing on them for those bugs.
We have fire. Bugs don't like fire.
I have fire.
Fire, but I'm not wasting it on a bunch of damn roaches.
I have fun though, but I don't have the same
Yeah, I
sentiment as
I
Baron.
guess I'm gonna take my chances.
Cool.
I'm gonna try to open the door, yes, and let the bugs spill out.
So you'll use them on the bugs?
Everybody wants to stand back, I'm gonna open the door.
Oh, yes. All right.
I forget how that hallway's set up. How's that hallway set up?
I'll get
So you
the
got-
bugs from,
The hallway, mom's crypt,
Dad.
the other crypt, the dad's is.
Is there a choke point? Is what I'm
Oh,
looking
yeah,
for.
yeah.
Yeah, so you've got, this leads back to the main hall.
All right, I'll stand in the choke point.
All right, so
I'm gonna
yeah,
get the bones from him.
You go to open the door?
Yeah.
All right, you open up the door, and the room's empty.
Empty?
Good.
Like empty of bugs or empty of sarcophagus?
Empty of bugs.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna go to sarcophagus. Baron, there's no bugs in here. Can you come, perform last rites on these bones, please?
Costs the spell slot.
Yeah, you got holy water there, right?
Oh my God, did you want
Yeah, at least use holy water.
that one?
Alright.
And say a few words.
Say a few words.
Put that away from me.
You're the closest thing we got to a priest.
Y'all are asking me to do too much.
You know, just
I don't even know this person.
may she rest in peace.
Okay.
Beautiful
Here.
children.
So, because of what happened with the doll and the pouring of the water, I'm gonna take one bone and sprinkle a little water on it. What happens? But like just like the clavicle.
Cleans it a little bit.
Cool. So the rest of them are just gonna get doused now.
Oh, yeah.
So they're we'll lay them out in an orderly fashion. And so now it's time for rest. Don't bother us again. There we go.
I say maybe she find happiness with her children. And then we put them in the sarcophagus after he did his thing.
All right. So as you go to, you guys, I assume leaving the room, head down to the other room with the dead cryptos.
Yes.
Yes.
As you go to close the door, again you hear pitter patter of feet.
Can we tell which direction it's coming from?
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from in the room.
In the room we just came out of?
Mhm.
I'm gonna look back in the room before I shut the door.
You see the two children running up and grabbing a hold of their mom, who's standing there. And she looks towards you with an appreciative expression on her face as the door closes.
So if I may, correct me not, didn't the parents lock the children in that room to die?
I think more to protect them, maybe the mom. So this whole damn thing, I don't know if we need to.
As you recall, or as I recall for you, the mom seemed to put up a bit of a fight about that.
About locking them up.
Yeah, it was definitely the dad's idea.
So should we really go bury the father?
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. Maybe we don't put the father's bones back in the sarcophagus. I don't know what his ghost may do.
Can I have his skull?
Not quite yet. Well, I mean,
Not really our judgment to make. We don't know what happened, why it ended up being the way it was.
so just
Plus-
the original plan and put it back. See what happens.
I mean, ghosts can take care of themselves generally.
The spirits seem to acknowledge our presence. Why don't we just simply ask them? Rice pokes his head back in the room.
Good idea.
Are they still there?
Nope.
Short the shot. Hello?
So yeah, just make our way back down to the other, where the dad's crib is.
You make your way down the hall, and you find this crypt. And the sarcophagus inside.
Baron, can you splash some holy water on these bones, please? And
Should we charge him a diamond dozen?
you get your cut at the end.
They did.
Everybody's gonna get a cut.
Sure.
What am I saying?
We're down at the master of Top Guy, and he's putting holy water on the bones. And saying a little special prayer.
No special prayer.
So, as you pour the holy water on the bones, you guys hear off in the distance, echoing somewhere from further on into the chambers that lie ahead, a scream, a male voice screaming. It sounds very distant at first, but then almost like a wave crashes through the hallway that some of you are standing in, and then into the room, reverberating through the walls and bouncing into your ears of businessman. Like I said, as it starts off, it's like full on loud scream, and then silence.
Did it sound like pain or?
Anger.
Hard to tell.
Ecstasy.
I know screams of pain, all right? Was it pain?
Sort of.
Pain's in there, really. Like, pain is in it.
Still say we put the bones in the sarcophagi. I mean,
I told you we shouldn't have done it.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but so yeah, I'll put the bones in. Do it holy water.
Right? You guys sleep?
Yeah. And put them in and turn and walk away.
What?
Put the door behind us.
You want
Put the lid back on it.
Yeah.
We could
I'll get
stay
both.
in here.
All right. As you guys head away from the room, head down the hallway, you hear from behind you, coming from the door that you just closed.
The camera go.
Oh, that's so.
We need to investigate that. Might be a skating.
I'll open this whole bitch back up.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Do I have permission to open the door?
Granted. If I'll take up defensive positions, please.
Defensive position, ready.
Yeah.
So you open the door.
And I chime in with, haven't you people ever heard of closing up your goddamn doors?
Oh my god. Kill yourself.
So you open the door.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You open the door and the scream comes back. Just almost pushes you back from the force of it a little bit as it rushes past everybody in the hall, winding its way through the cavernous tomb that you find yourselves in, back further, deeper down, and then it dissipates. And you see the sarcophagus lid is partially open.
Yeah. You go check it out.
I'm peeping.
Okay. As you go up to the sarcophagus, you look in.
Yeah.
You see your friend Skady.
Now, what are you doing in there?
The skating.
Unconscious.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Matter of fact, how in the hell did she end up in there? Then, are you some sort of magician?
So, yeah, we're gonna try to revive her, wake her up.
Smacky smack.
Let's say anybody have just a very mild healing ability,
Yeah.
lowest level, could probably do it.
Okay.
You got spare the dying.
Spare the dying isn't healing.
All her gear with her.
Oh, unless I have the healing feat, but I don't.
Is all her gear with her.
Is what?
Her gear with her.
Yes.
If you have,
Alright,
side
well-
note, if you have the healer feat, spare the dying doesn't take him to the one.
Aaron, please
Like,
wake
take
the
him to
skating up.
takes him to the one.
Go to skating or something.
With the cure wounds.
What's going on?
Oh, I
Why am
regret
I
that.
in here?
I don't know. Where have you been?
Oh, by the way, 4.
I was walking with you guys, and now I'm laying here.
It all makes sense now. Skady is the father.
Did you?
Might want to check that one more time.
How long have you been here? Do you think?
It's been,
1
A
week since you
second.
looked at me.
Come on now, get
Is
up.
that what it was? Because I thought you said before it wasn't a dream list and
Yeah.
like there was nothing in there. Like,
Go on, geek.
yeah,
Time,
I was,
nothing passed for you.
I was just, I don't know how I got here.
Did you have any dreams or nightmares while you're?
Nothing. No, we were just in that room.
You
I
blinked
had
and
my
you're-
hat on. And that's it.
Oh yeah, the wolf helmet.
And nobody spoke to you? Did you hear any screams, any noises?
No,
so I'm gonna climb out, look
Um,
around.
what's going on?
We've pretty much explored a lot of this area, and we just actually put the bones back in here with the father, and then you appeared,
Oh, the bones are on my way.
and now the bones are gone.
And where's everyone else?
You were the bones.
They're all here.
What about the little ones?
Little ones.
The little people?
Aren't those guys still dwarfs or what?
No. Ernest is a Ganassi and
Oh,
Laura's a.
whoops. I was just
Half
asking
elf or
Chris
no?
about that. I thought you said she was a halfling.
I don't know what she is.
She's a
Oh.
tiefling.
Oh,
People
Oh.
that shapeshift into a cop.
okay.
No, that's Jess.
Speaking of tieflings,
Or no, that's not
Yes,
true.
Speaking of the tiefling, yeah, you're gonna need to get your own
She's
shirt
hiding
on.
behind there.
I always get my own stuff.
Because you guys
Thank you for taking that.
are savage, improperly raised by your mama people.
Well, we're all here, so
Okay.
we got some, what we think are some type of keys to unlock this door up here. We're gonna try to unlock this door.
Okay.
As you guys are in the room
Their tees.
talking to a Skady,
So sketty.
she points out that, there are people missing. And what are you talking about? And as you look back, you do see that two of your party are indeed missing.
3.
well, I for one am glad to see that Mochi is gone. I felt some animosity between the two of us.
Something, just some strange stuff's been happening. I can't explain it.
That's the name of the cat form.
Just be careful when you walk, what you touch. People seem to be disappearing and reappearing.
Yeah.
I think I brought
Do I
that
still
up a
have my
while
snow
ago.
globe? Do I still
You
have that
have-
snow globe from earlier?
But we still have to investigate, and we have to touch you, Billy.
Do I have to re-roll my thing since it's a new day? First today, a latter day.
But you didn't sleep.
It's like taking a bunch of kindergartners around. You have to tie them all damn together.
That might be a good idea.
Am I the one to be the line leader?
Can you stay single file?
As far as I'm concerned, you must follow behind me if I'm the line leader.
I can be in the front.
Or
Wait, what are we doing?
people with perception should go in the front.
You guys are eventually progressing back towards the sarcophagus room that had the various sarcophagi that looked like you.
Plus an advantage.
Or what?
So yeah, we're gonna make our way to that door eventually.
So am I at full health?
Yeah, can we get to the T door? Well, there's multiple T doors in there.
There are two
Well, the
teams.
primary T door.
Yeah, so we're heading up to that sarcophagus room.
Okay. All right. As you guys get up to the sarcophagus room, you see the door there, right on the other side of the dining table, where has the 4 T-shaped slots in it.
All right, I'm gonna call this T-rods. I'm gonna try to place them where I think they should go in the door.
All right. Like I said, so they're positioned like this. There you have one like that, next one's like that, next one's like that, and next one's like that.
So I'll just go down the line. I'll put them in.
You got all 4 in?
Oh, yeah.
Nothing happens.
You know,
Is
trying
that
to
the
the door.
deck? Is that
Yeah,
the deck
they're
of the
handle
picture
now or
cards
push it.
with the T on
And
it?
push it.
Does someone have that or do I have that?
What?
The deck of the
Doesn't
picture cards.
Doesn't budge.
Doesn't matter.
Does that be important to this?
I don't know.
Is it, still magic radiating off of it?
Hmm?
Magic still radiating off of it? It didn't budge. Do, you think it has something to do with the placement of the T-rods or how they're put in, certain order or?
If it does, it's a horribly inefficient design. All the T's look exactly the same.
Why don't we try the other T on the other side of the complex?
We may
Is
have
there
to.
any way to manipulate the T's in the door? Other
Not
than
try
just put them
Turn the
in?
T's or start messing with them.
Okay, so you grab a hold of the first bar.
Yeah.
It's protruding out. Yeah, as you go to turn it, you can see it shifting inside. As you turn it, it goes click.
Okay, I'll grab the next one and turn it till I hear it click.
How do your people get out of bed in the morning?
Are we,
So you go through each
are we
one,
still
turning them
upstairs?
upside down.
No, we're in the sub basement.
Click, click,
That's
click.
weird.
Do we just crack open the cold one?
Okay. Does it make like steam come out the sides?
Oh, sorry, crack open a cold one.
We're in a Coors Light commercial now.
Not sponsored by Coors Light.
So yeah, that was just so you guys know, that was another portion of it that the phrase upside down came into play. So you turn the keys upside down to unlock it. So you got the door open, slides open fairly
The
easily.
door.
It's a bit
Outside door.
dusty.
Door.
A little bit of a hallway branches off to the left. Looks like there's a stairwell leading down.
Is it a darkened hallway or is it
Pitch black.
pitch black? But I can see fine.
Yeah.
So
I have light, so I'm gonna can't see
Yeah.
on my.
it's a hallway, it looks like
Camera.
stairs leading down. I guess we're gonna go. It's really dark. If you need a light, light up a torch. And
Bro, swords don't. Swords producing light. We don't need no torch. We don't need no fire.
I'm assuming the cord is in the back.
Yeah.
All right.
That's not always it.
Yeah. I'm
I'm right in front of him.
So you're leading the way?
Yeah, me and him right in front of him.
Well,
Whoa,
you have the best.
I said I'm right in front of him.
Oh, I thought you said in front of me. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So you're leading the way? Okay,
Yes,
as
I'm
he,
more
as he
I have
heads
no
into this
light.
dark
Light
hallway,
on my hammer.
you guys see,
I could shift.
as he vanishes into pitch blackness.
My daddy told me about this once.
Miss Bree, you have disappeared.
Yep, screw that noise.
You
I'm
hear
going
it?
You're
in.
not hearing?
You look back and you see it.
I'll see y'all.
We do not see you.
You're able to see in it. We can't. You just went
Well, then it must be magical darkness if your light's not shining through it.
probably.
Well, the only thing is here is a stairwell leading down, so
Still can't see. Don't trust it.
Why don't we tie a rope around you now?
yeah, I'll go back and get a rope.
Okay.
We'll make tie ropes around our waist like Cord wanted
Like
to do.
somebody suggested.
Like Cord wanted to do.
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you
We're gonna need
guys.
to tie this rope
And
around
I'll lead
you.
them down the hallway.
So as you each tie the ropes around you, I need sleight of hand checks from everybody.
Myself too.
Yes.
Eater.
Written piece.
You want advantage on your butthole.
As you're tying around your waist. So I need a marching order, please.
Can you give me my binder for that?
16.
16. Okay.
I'm either second. Were you gonna be second?
Mm-hmm. I'm a 4.
Skady, I think.
Okay, I guess
Everybody
I'm
can't be in the back.
I'm
So,
second then. I
he
guess.
said-
Well, I'm in the back, then everybody's in front of me. That's how that works.
so
Would you want to be second?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well,
He's second. I'm
Switch it
third.
between
Okay.
I'm in between.
Yeah, she's in between me and you.
Okay. All right.
So I'm
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. There we go.
All right.
All right. So 16.
Anybody bring a construction
Yeah.
paper?
15.
5.
Okay. All right.
23.
Okay, you're good. All right. So yeah, as you
I'll
guys,
tie her. out right in.
you'll know she's got this great knot.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
So yeah, you lead the party in.
You're good.
All right.
Everybody good? Let's go.
So you guys cross over the threshold and to absolute darkness.
Yay.
The only thing keeping you with your party is their voices and the rope securely attached to your waist.
And I can see everybody.
Yes.
Everybody, you're
So
looking
my
good.
light is gone.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying I have PTSD, but last time I was in this, I got shanked real bad.
Yeah, I got
Everyone's
stabbed,
looking good. Let's just keep
Well, I would
moving
say
forward.
it's a good thing Dodger is not here then.
too. I get stabbed and get upset.
That probably is a good thing. So
What are you
yeah,
guys talking about?
I'm gonna keep a hand on her shoulder because I really don't.
she tied her tail into her rope.
She's dodgy. We're gonna just make sure she stays.
So yeah, everybody's looking good. Let's keep moving forward. And get out there as quick as we can.
Okay,
So,
see you
yeah, I'm gonna lead
often.
them- I'm gonna lead them down the stairway.
All right.
Just grab my ass.
So do you let them know that there's a stairwell that you're getting ready to
Oh
go
yeah, of course. I mean, I told them that when
Can
opened
we
the
get
door.
down real fast?
The hallway was shown. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there's a stairwell, and I'm counting out the steps.
Stairwell?
Stairwell.
Care Bear Stair.
Yeah.
What's
I'm
up?
counting out the steps.
Stairware.
All right. So
It's
yeah,
something that
Where's my
changes into
Starburst?
stairs.
Bree's counting out the steps.
He did it.
Going down as you guys sort of fumble your way through the darkness. There's room. It's a fairly tight
You actually got it. The map.
hall that you're going down. So you're able to sort of hold yourself up on the walls. As you get down to the base, you see it opens up into this rather large room that you see over there.
This room?
Room?
There
Are we coming
is
down over there?
what appears to be a column supporting this room,
Okay.
and there is some type of
After you figure it out.
ring structure in the middle of it. You'd have to get close to really see what it is. You see what appears to be a hallway off to the right, and then doors. From your perspective, you can see as you're coming out now over here. No, there you go.
Is it still pitch black?
Yes.
So I'm relaying to everybody what I
Bree,
see.
you can say.
You see off to the right
Okay.
a couple of doors, then another door kind of over here, and then two further doors, and what appears to be a hallway off to the left.
Does it appear to be any like sconces on the wall or anything that I
Yep.
can light or?
I'm looking at my phone.
Hmm.
Can I just try and see if I see anything?
Well, press the decision.
Anything?
I don't want to tie everybody. Yeah, I don't see anything we can light in here. Does anybody have any type of magical light?
With continual
The
flame.
sword is
thing.
magical light.
And does it give off light?
Not in darkness. Like, not magical darkness.
Not a magical darkness. You see it.
So everybody's still looking good. I think we still should stay tied together.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna make my way over to the circle thing in the pit in the floor, whatever you're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
That's it. Or do I hear
So
anything?
fucking
Do I hear
big.
anything down here other than
Weak.
them?
Want anymore?
I want them all, so take them away.
Where are you going?
I'm
First
in
door?
front.
Yeah.
So put me in the center, basically.
Or in the
Yeah,
right there?
I'm looking. I didn't get in the pit. I'm around the
What the
pit.
hell is that from?
Investigate.
It's fucking Jeremy.
I left the stand in Bryce in my car.
Standing by.
Just use Octavia. I know you got it.
I know you got it. It's Octavio
Oh,
/ Bryce.
Yeah, they're right there in front of me.
where's Baron?
Behind.
I thought Bear was behind you.
Aren't you fucking
No, they're in the
serious,
second.
Yeah, so Bear should
dude?
be
I keep
in front of you.
confusing y'all two names. I don't know why.
Why you got such a big base?
Put Bear in
Big
front of, put Bear in front of Skate.
Ski.
Got a little look. I'm not turning around.
So,
That's not my
question,
character.
Jason, if I were to
Let's
cast
get Dick being
Dispel
long.
Magic, would that be wisdom roll? If I had to do a contested roll?
Gosh, you
Oh, I
got
like your
your back.
tail.
Oh, thank you.
What?
I smacked you with it, by the way.
Oh,
Because technically, I don't really know.
You gonna bring your character with you?
Try.
on the character.
As you get to where the stone ring is, you see
Minis to you guys.
it appears to be some type of hole in the ground.
Oh my god.
There seems to be a hole in the ground up here. There's a hallway up to the left. There's a couple rooms and doors.
You now see from this perspective there are 5 doors.
So 5 doors.
Pick the closest.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off toward that closest first door
Okay.
on the right over there.
Well, don't we all?
Yeah.
Because we're all.
We're all in a line.
So
yeah.
as you go and progress, your knot unslips.
Why?
I need you to make a
Yeah.
make a D12 roll for me.
Oh, Jesus. You have your hand on her shoulder, I thought, right?
Right.
Well, then you're just going to follow her until your rope gets taut.
No, I'm still tied to everybody else. She just didn't.
No.
No.
That's
You're
not
tied
how
to the
it
person in
works.
front
Yeah,
of
you're
you.
tied to the person.
So,
Yeah, you're tied to the
Well,
person in
no,
front of you.
no, so it's all one rope, but if hers fell off, his is.
It's all one rope.
Yeah, just like mountain climbing.
So hold on, like Bree's in the
so
lead,
you're
so we're
saying
all
you'll
tethered
eventually
to
notice
Bree.
when you're away
Instead of
from
it going
everybody.
Bree, me, Sketty, and then
Yes, exactly.
Bryce. It's not going to go in a line. It's all everybody. Like it's not one solid rope. It's everybody's tethered to one person.
Effectively.
No.
It's one solid rope.
Mhm.
Tied
In a
just like it
common line.
would be. in
Yeah, and a
chair.
common line. So if her rope goes away, it doesn't matter. You're tethered to her.
No, because it's still the
No,
same.
because it's-
No, I'm
because there's
still
the
tethered to
rope
him.
attached to
Because
him.
it's still
yeah.
the same rope, but it's just.
She just
it's-
didn't make a good slip knot.
Yeah, I tied it. at
She
the
tied
beginning
her
of the
tail
end.
into the slip knot also.
Right.
Don't
Okay.
throw my tail
Her
in there.
tail looks like a bow now.
You start to amble off towards the hallway in the darkness. To the left.
This way?
So I don't realize.
So
Well, I guess
what do
you-
I have to roll? Because like I said,
Well, I think you would just follow her until the rope between you and I gets taut. I would
Yes.
guess. And you
So
probably
yeah,
be like,
you
"What the
move
hell?"
along with her, and so all of a sudden you feel the rope tugging off to your right.
Okay, so that's going to be a 17th strength roll. And I'm going to clamp down on her shoulder to stop her from going any
Now the
further.
question is, do you know what could be possibly pulling on that rope? If she's in front of you,
If she's in front of me and the rope's pulling that way, then I know there's a problem. I don't know exactly what the problem is, but I know we're headed in the wrong
okay, so
direction.
Ow!
you stopped her,
Getting rid of
but the question still remains:
big boy.
do you know what is pulling on the rope? What do you do?
Well, if the rope's here and she's here, then she's off the rope.
Would I technically feel the rope?
Yeah, so
pulling
I'm a little
too?
confused because I thought if her knot slipped off, she's walking by herself. You don't feel the rope. You just feel
He's holding
your hand.
No, I've got
He's got the rope
I'm
tied
still
around him.
tied.
I know
tied.
that. Boy, I'm thinking the rope is tied.
Right here. I got it.
So sled dogs.
So
sled
here's
dogs
you.
are attached to a single
Here's
rope,
you.
and that's what we are.
There's Baron. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. So if her knot slipped off, she's not even on the
No.
rope. She's
Yeah. She's off the rope, and she's.
But he
fucking
can feel the
dangling.
tug of the person that was in front of her.
And he's on her. So then.
Right, but then he keeps saying something about what's pulling the rope. There's no rope out here.
No.
She has no rope. The
Yeah,
rope is
but
But the
slipped.
rope's still attached to
what,
him.
what he's trying to say is he's feeling this right here get tight around his
Right.
waist. That's what he's trying to say.
It's
Because
still
I'm the
attached to
anchor,
person
you're
who's
one
in front of
anchor, I'm the other anchor, everybody else is looped in. So as soon as the rope goes tight and this way, and we're headed this way, I have stopped her from going that way, and at that point, I am going to tug on the tight part of the rope and see what kind of response
So
I get.
who was in front of you?
Rush.
You feel something pulling on the rope from behind.
Whoa.
Tug of war.
Did you not hear me say ow? Ow. That hurt.
We're going
Do
the
I gotta
wrong
make a strength
way.
check?
But how can I go in the
Because I feel it tugging. so
Well,
I'm gonna tug it back.
you feel him pull back.
Do you feel the rope still attached to you?
Question is, did I hear her say ow?
No.
We're going the wrong
Yeah,
way.
I'm sure everybody did.
So, I mean, I can turn
Definitely
around.
silent in
Yeah, I'm
there.
gonna turn around and, I mean, I can see. I'm gonna look, see what's happening.
Yeah, you see her kind of wandering off. She's very, very close to getting to the edge of that wall.
You need to step back in line and retie the rope or let.
Oh, I can't see the line. I can't see where I'm going. I thought
Well-
I was going in the right way.
Well, just stop, stay where you are.
All right, she's not going anywhere. I have her by the shoulder.
Yeah, please
Oh,
First of
retie
all,
her
I can
rope.
break out of this.
Please retie her
Okay.
rope.
You
In the
could.
dark.
I'm going to direct her back over to the rope, which is in front of me.
So make a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
He's gonna try to tie her extra close.
It's in the dark, my
so he
guy.
doesn't
It's in the
get
dark,
away.
dude.
Okay, the worst roll was a 22.
All right. Evidently, he's used to tying knots in the dark, which is kind of really creepy.
Hey, hey, hey! I don't ask you guys what you do when you're off duty.
So yeah, like a champ, he can get you tied back onto the tether.
Ooh.
So you get to
I'm
the
a
first
fly
one.
fisherman.
Okay, I'm gonna detect magic.
Doesn't appear to be magical.
Since I'm the only one up there, I'm gonna try to detect see if it's trapped.
Okay. Investigation.
Uh, That's good. A 20.
All right. Doesn't appear to be. Doesn't even appear to be locked.
Okay. Is it open inward or outward?
It opens inward.
All right, guys, I'm gonna open this door and I'm gonna see what I see. I'm gonna open it and look in.
All right. So as you look in, these appear to be some type of residential quarters. There's bedroom, a bed area. There is like a small table with a little stool and a foot locker at the end of the bed.
How much do I have enough slack to go in without taking everybody in?
You can get probably about 5 feet in.
I'm gonna pass down the line, what I see, and I'm gonna ask, Baron, do you not have some kind of dispel darkness or something in your bag of tricks?
I could attempt something, but I've never done it before.
Go ahead and attempt it.
Then I'll try and do it. Do I gotta roll anything, or does it just happen?
Yeah, so this is a 7th level magical darkness.
Uh, 15. It's worth a try.
So yeah, he attempts to dispel the magical darkness.
I'm still gonna pass it down the line back to Baron to see if he has, or
I'm right behind you.
Corp, if he has anything in his bag of tricks.
No, I avoid magical darkness. That's my bag of tricks.
Well, that didn't seem to work out too well this time.
Well,
Because I'm tied to you people.
there's a foot locker in here. I think we should investigate. See how nobody can see. I'm gonna step in the room and kind of move y'all along with me.
The girls' foot locker.
Detect magic.
Yes, they
Detect
sell
magic,
pink
traps, and a
Skechers and Nikes.
foot locker.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be trapped or anything on those lines.
Okay, I'm gonna try to open it.
It is locked.
That's what I said. Well, I'm gonna try to pick it.
Okay.
So we're all in the room now?
We have half a dozen rogues in this party, and the only person who's not a rogue is the one who's up front
Who can
trying to
see?
pick.
But I
Because
don't
the
know
only
who
one who can see.
So everybody else, I would assume, does it at disadvantage.
I mean, I could do it, but I don't want to.
I could just break the lock. That's also
I'll
a
try to
simple
pick-
thing to do.
I'll try to pick it first.
It's kind of our normal MO anyway.
15.
Are we all in the room?
Yeah, it's rather
No.
simple little padlock on the foot locker.
Read
Pops
it.
right open. A little bit rusted, so it takes a couple tries, but you get it open. Inside it, you see some really tattered old robes, But there is some type of leather pouch sitting there.
Does it appear to be magical?
Nope.
All right, I'll pick it up and open it up. Or shake it or.
So yeah, as you shake it, you hear clink, 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 clink.
See what's in it.
Make an investigation check for me.
Got cookies.
The food is dope.
Would you like some chocolate chip
Right.
cookies?
Back here.
Yeah, so as you open up this pouch made of human skin, there's
Hey.
there's about 30 pieces of gold, another 20 pieces of silver.
Sure, it's not 22 pieces of silver.
It's about
What was 22?
Don't be like that. I don't even want.
So that's pretty much it. Yeah, and of course the pouch made of human skin.
What have you found, Bree?
I found appears to be a leather pouch, but I'm thinking more probably human skin, like some other stuff we found. There's some gold in it, silver pieces. I'm gonna leave the pouch and take the gold and silver. We can distribute it later, of course.
We thought the Nazis went to Brazil. They came here.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
Wow. It's actually Argentina, but I like your style.
But for
That's one of the boys from Brazil. The movie Boys from Brazil, where the Nazis were
professional
about
purposes.
genetics
Nothing
experiment.
against us.
No,
They're not be safe havens.
Yeah, I'll look at that pouch. Why not? Be nice and bright today.
City.
So he gives Bryce the pouch of human skin.
Yeah, and whoever wants, whoever the yeoman carrying all the gold or whatever, but yeah, we'll give you that later. Write it right down. So you got a human skin pouch. Leather
I
face.
forgot I did that.
Is there anything else?
Crossed out Octavia.
Anything else in the room? Investigate like.
No, I mean, this was very modest quarters.
Um.
But they could afford a human skin pouch.
Yeah.
So,
So
What if it was made of their own?
we'll walk
skin?
out of the room and close the door behind us.
That's how they
Make our
afford it.
way to the next door.
maybe it was
Right.
scrotal skin.
Ass skin.
All right, same basic layout. We'll skip through all of the investigations and whatnot.
Okay.
This room's footlocker has 3 moss agates worth about 50 gold each. And a folded piece of black cloth.
Is his sight well enough where he can see color, the double sight, and the magical darkness?
You write all this fun stuff down?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with it. Is it just cloth or is it full of something in it?
It feels light.
Just light? I'm to detect magic on anything.
It feels magical.
Trying to tell if it's different or evocation or illusion or.
What do you think she's doing up there?
I'd say probably
Seems like we're doing like standing around.
akin to illusory.
I'm getting quite full of that kid. Just swaying.
I got some
It's a
cards.
piece of
we can
folded black
play.
cloth that's there's magic on it, so it seems like it's illusion.
I won.
I'm wondering, will it help get rid of the darkness? I don't know. So I'm thinking about opening it up.
Well, it seems you're the only one that can see what's going on, Bree, so we trust your judgment 110%.
Oh, that's a
I'm
lot.
gonna pass down the line what I found. I'm gonna pass down the line what I found to everyone until, I think it could get rid of the magical darkness. I'm gonna try it. I'll open it up.
Yeah.
So everybody,
Sounds great.
steel yourself, prepare.
I don't think anything
I got my
finding here will be bad.
I'm gonna open
It
it.
can only help us.
You open it up and I guess it appears to be black cloth. It's about, I'd say, probably about 8 feet long, 4 feet wide.
Don't tell me like that.
I'm gonna hold it up, stick my hand in.
So here's something.
See if I can
It
see
moves
it.
like cloth.
Loose like cloth.
I mean, I don't know this, but does it look like a cloak?
No.
So it's not a hole and it's not a cloak.
It's just black cloth. You put
But I'm
this in
holding it
just
there.
some
No,
mess.
that's cool.
But I'm holding it and it goes like palm. I'm gonna lay it on the ground
Uh-huh.
and then stick my hand in.
Looks like cloth. Well, I mean, you hit the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna fold it back up and
Wrap yourself in it.
You said it felt magical.
Wrap yourself in it. Then wrap me in it. Is it
Well,
still
It's
cloth?
our first
We're all
adventure.
tied
We gotta
together. I don't
find out
know.
Is
what
it
all
still
this
cloth?
stuff does.
Are you wrapping him in it?
We could be like
I'm
a
gonna hand it
little
to him,
ghost.
let him wrap himself. That's what he wants to do.
If you're gonna die, you're gonna kill yourself since you're here.
Hi, let's do it.
Everybody cool with this?
I can't.
I don't know what's about to happen.
How,
Yeah.
how would I know?
Yeah.
Well, I passed down a lot. Well,
So
I
you
didn't
tell-
tell
He's
you.
second.
Are you
He's
telling?
second.
Are you telling everybody what's going on?
Yeah, I'm telling everybody what's going on.
Hopefully that didn't work.
Everybody knows my
I'll let
opinion
you
of
know.
touching things.
Yeah, let's hold off for a little bit.
All right.
However,
I do need to blow my nose.
I would like for you to hold it because
That
I'm
means he has to.
I'm
go
afraid
in.
it might have some like negative effect on the black hole, the core's carrying. So I would like for you to hold on to it.
I turn it into a cave.
You're just tying it around your
There's
neck.
no way to really fix
Yeah,
it.
it's like a handkerchief.
Did
He
you
said
not?
it was
Did you
4 by
not play
8 foot
Superman as a
handkerchief?
child?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's
said
8
4
by
feet by
4.
8 feet.
Okay.
You could easily tie
Yeah.
it.
Just tucking it
Just
into
like
the
a
back of
towel.
the armor.
No, it's an ascot.
But it's like 8 feet long.
All right.
All right, then it's a scarf, my guy.
Then we could give it to him and it could be a kill.
A kill.
Now just hold on to it and we'll check it out a little bit.
Kids are like
Okay.
20 feet
We'll
long.
check it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't want it anywhere near the black
Oh, they're
hole.
fucking huge, man.
No joke.
Yeah, just hold on to it. I don't want it anywhere near the black hole. And let's move on.
So I'm,
What, the cookies again?
Bitch,
Bruh.
I'm hungry.
bruh.
I'm sorry.
Have a gummy bear.
I'm fat and I'm judging.
So yeah, he's gonna hold on to it here for now. And
It's my dinner.
we're gonna move on to the next door.
Right into this magical darkness. Sweet release. Happen
I
now.
miss
Right.
Jack so much.
It is a sweet release.
You go to the
I
next
think he
door.
wants a happy ending.
You really want to sleep release my child. I will provide that release to you.
Well, we went to hit this one.
Yep, I got that one.
I just put myself constantly on it.
I assume you're avoiding the wells.
Yeah.
To make
Oh.
sure you're saying to everybody,
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me rephrase how we're moving. Not like an idiot.
Wait, who's the ball?
Corey,
Let me grab my head like
Because he's
that.
on the ball.
for some reason.
He's on the ball.
Oh, my ear.
yeah, as you open up this one, you see what appeared, it's a bedroom again. Same basic layout. So this one's a little bit nicer. Um,
Did you get those at Harry's?
the foot locker is a little bit more ornate, and there appear to be murals on the wall.
I want to look at the murals first.
Be blessed.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Make an Arcana check.
Hmm?
8.
All right. These appear to be depictions of various types of dark entities ravaging the world. You see what appears to be them coming out of portals, going through and laying waste to the countryside, burning down villages. The murals themselves, the creatures, the entities, are very shadowy in nature. They look natural and yet somewhat unnatural. You think long and hard about what these things possibly could be, but nothing in any of your studies would have ever brought you into anything like this.
I don't want to cause alarm for anyone. However, as your leader, I would not feel right not telling you what I see, and I'll pass on everything I see.
Are we all in the
And I'll
room?
pass it on down the line. You got to be for me to look at stuff.
Okay. No, I just wasn't. I was asking earlier.
Or pretty much half the party at least, I think. And I'm kind of passing along all down the line, mainly to get to court.
Well, it's just the sound was still travel,
I just want you to know,
just
if
not
you're
the
telling
light.
one person one thing, then you expect out the same thing to make it
Uh,
happen.
Yeah,
Other
so
people-
we gotta
He's
do the
just
telephone.
can't hear all the way.
We have to
down.
do the telephone at least once, because
I
that's
just want you to
exactly
know
what.
I
Just
just
speak
feel-
in a normal voice. We're freaking less than 50 feet apart.
I was about to say,
It's magical darkness, not magical cotton.
All right, I tell court because apparently some people can't recall.
me, yeah, I would have been a shitty story.
Or maybe it would have been better.
Why you
That's the
telling
problem.
him?
I'm a great
Why you telling
storyteller.
him?
Well,
So,
I'm
now
telling
you know it.
everybody,
No
but
one's
I
half the
wanna-
battle.
I want to get
G.I. Joe.
Because I still don't know.
Real American
in-game,
hero
I don't
right
know
here.
much about your magical background. I know
So,
True.
He battles the
in-game, I don't have no
Decepticons.
idea.
Kid,
that what he does?
judging by what he said, can I have an idea or no?
well, his description was of shady stick figures.
So with disadvantage.
More along the lines of he,
I think I'm more.
Scary picture we're shading.
yeah, he couldn't
Stick
really
there.
articulate it.
That's what rolling an 8 gets you.
Yeah, it was spoopy, scary.
Spooky, scary shadows.
Well, I want to investigate the Foot Locker then.
All right. You find in the Foot Locker
What
a
am I supposed to do with that information?
black leather eye patch with a carnelian sewn into it.
That sounded so scary.
So he said they're murals. Like, are they gigantic or are they
They're all over the walls.
With the what
it's
sewn
painted
in?
on the walls?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
With the what sewn in?
Just if they're,
a carnelian. That's what Jim said.
just say if they're just fucking pictures, just take them and we'll look at them later.
That's why it's called a mural.
Yeah, but do I look like the artistic type, my guy?
Detect magic on the eye
You
patch.
didn't know.
No. I know it's
You might feel bad now.
a
I
painting of
thought
some
that was
sort.
like basic.
Well, a mural does not
Mural.
necessarily have to be painted onto the wall. It could be on a cloth hanging on the wall. A fresco would have to be art on the wall.
Well,
So, I mean, if we're gonna-
cloth mural though.
If we're getting that-
I did specifically say it's a mural painted on the wall.
Oh,
And
I thought it was a
long
painting
thing
anyway.
is when the wall is still fresh and you paint onto it, like
Yeah,
it's
there's
clay,
the magic.
and you paint onto it, and then the paint gets into the clay.
You can also use tile.
That too. But then you get more into like a mosaic.
no,
sort of deal.
Jason like
But
such
yes.
a Chipotle earlier.
I miss Jets. I just want to say that again.
I'm actually firmly with you on that.
Well, you guys do know you can place an order at like the Jets and Matthews, and then stop there
But no.
and pick it up.
On my way from Cornelius, I can swing by Matt.
Yeah. You know what that's called? It's called out of the way.
No, but
Or I can go up to Mooresville on my way in too. There's
Ooh,
nothing.
yeah.
Might as well go to Statesville while you're
hold
going.
on, are we talking about the same thing? Like my brain.
There's one like 20 minutes out of my way I can go to.
Brain zoos, not
Uh,
There's like when I'm on 485 and I'm heading towards here.
Mostly
It's
abjuration.
the one that's off of like. It's the one that we used.
I'm coming from the other 485. I live
Does this
north.
eye patch look familiar?
I don't know. You can't see it, murder hobo.
What?
I
Sorry,
pass
I'm
it,
just looking through the feed.
or I'll tell everybody what I find.
An actual homebrew class.
Think it's okay to put this eye patch in the black hole? I mean, I don't want anybody to try to wear it.
Does the eye patch
Look familiar.
No, it does not.
Oh man.
So yeah, if you think it's okay to
Back at it
I
again.
think we should.
Back at it again for lack of eyesight.
So into the hole.
Into the hole.
Goes.
Yay! And the
all
whole
our signs?
disintegrates.
Yeah.
It's an eye patch of holding.
Move on to the next door.
Holding.
He's like,
Here,
Like a
For
sword.
sake of- I don't want to pick
Can you
everybody
imagine the
up.
magic tricks he can pull off?
Every time I think of that, I think of all the ice spot or spies like us and we're cheating on the test.
All right, so next room?
Yeah.
All right, this one's a
No.
bit more basic layout like the original two were. As you look around the room, this room's chest contains an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
Hairbrush.
Her.
I actually have a hairbrush in my bag. Hold it. This one. Just put up this.
That's because she's got hair down her ass cheeks.
I like that.
No, but that's what you said.
Probably.
I'll use the technology.
Oh, you're right. I do.
Transmutation.
Transportation.
What fucking hairbrush is this?
It's the hairbrush of spanking.
Mm-hmm.
Hairbrush is great. Now,
I tell everybody what I find. And
Hello,
I say,
sir King. It's glad to see you again.
Stick this in the hole also, please.
I'll use it.
It might have been.
You're crazy. Can we
You're
start saying stick it in the hole?
Yeah, stick it in the hole.
Stick it in the hole.
Lee, I'll use the hairbrush right
Yeah.
now.
I know, but I don't know what it's going to do right this second.
He's gonna give him hair. He's bald.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, anything he's gonna brush with it, nobody else will want to
Yeah,
use it
yeah.
after that.
Combing this curly
I mean, mainly the one
So
guy.
the question is, are you handing it directly to Korath or are you passing it down the line?
Earlier he was saying pass down the line, wasn't
Yeah.
It was, yeah. That's a down line.
All right,
What's this?
so the hairbrush gets to you.
Are you doing it?
She can't even see
All right,
anything.
who's
though.
in front of you?
Me.
Aw.
Okay, so you blink, and instead of seeing her, you now see two Bryces.
Aw.
I see two Bryces?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Demaya, give me the brush, please.
What?
Yeah,
Give me the what?
yeah, that's what I said. Give it to you.
You know what I did?
I saw it.
Not you. Why are you shaking your head? You didn't see me do it.
You can't just hold it out to him, he can't see.
I'm
You gotta
poking
hit
him with it.
Oh.
She's poking you.
Yeah.
She sent you a
Have
Facebook
you
post.
mentioned
How do you
anybody that-
respond?
Yeah, so now Demaya looks like Bryce.
What?
Excuse me.
Demaya looks like you.
Like a shortened version? Or like tall?
For the next hour,
Tall.
you assume the exact same physical characteristics as the last person that touched the hairbrush.
Demaya, you have no hair and no tail. Where's your tail?
Where is your tail, Demaya?
I'm gonna reach behind me. She is taller than me.
Yeah.
So does
She
she,
also
does she have
feels the
my,
ball head too.
does she have my same stats?
No.
Okay, I was about to
So-
say.
Also
She has all her stats and everything. She physically looks exactly the
Are
same.
you telling me I'm a man now?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, your life has.
You have
She's gonna be so
issues.
dehydrated.
Oh my god.
Of course.
In real life, Jessica, if I turn into a man today, fuck off.
All right, let's be honest. We all would.
Yes.
We all would.
Oh my
Let's be
God.
honest.
You know,
All right, so you see Bryce too, man. They're drunk.
Demaya, wait till later, please.
Well, oh yeah, you can see me.
It is way smaller than you expected.
Korath isn't surprised.
It's just because I have big hands now.
No.
You guys know what I'm doing?
Proportionally, it's just.
Wow. I like how we've just said that. Now I guess it's a thing. I don't even get a roll or nothing. It's just a thing.
let him roll a d12 and subtract any arbitrary amount of numbers you want. Roll a d12. Go, come on. Roll a d12.
All right, here's one for you. Roll a d12 and roll a d10 and subtract the d10 from the d12.
Wait, what if he gets a negative number?
You can't.
That is possible.
Oh yeah, I guess.
If he
you can.
rolls a 2 and a 10.
So he has an innie.
I'm a dog.
I'm a dog.
He's a sumo wrestler. What's the 12?
2.
2 minus 10.
You reach down and you're just like, oh.
We'll just stick with awe. We
So
won't.
I'm still
We're not
winning.
gonna make him.
No. It's there.
He's not Ken.
My lungs.
This is just
It's
on my
it's
Facebook
there, but
earlier.
let's just say you don't have to worry about chicken. You're good.
And Bree was thinking,
What?
Now you see why he moves so swiftly.
Steroids. It was
And why
steroids.
has a little bit of an anger problem.
It's the monk temple, y'all.
Yo, it was steroids.
Cut my foot
There you
off.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I just have to share this because this was on my Facebook today, and it's very relative. You can just pass it around. You see
Oh,
that
don't tell
one?
me it's a dude that's roided out with a tiny dick, please. Tell me it's exactly what I think it is.
When the shadow betrays you.
My guy. Oh no!
Just on my
No!
Facebook
No!
earlier.
No!
It made me think of it when you were talking. I was playing. Okay, that's what we're seeing. That's two of them over there.
Well, we're not seeing it.
Oh,
She's
okay.
feeling
Wait,
it.
I can't see it.
She's feeling.
I missed my tail.
Yeah, your tail. was
so
bigger.
let's check the other door.
All right. So yeah, same basic layout, and this room's chest contains a
Your mom.
silvered.
That's what I'm gonna roll with now because it's canon now.
You didn't have any.
With a
needs?
+1 silver
Just enough
short
to feed
sword.
us all you need. You hear me?
What's up?
Just enough to feed us all you need.
At this moment, as everybody's sort of bustling in the room, your rope slips.
Mine does.
DC was 12, it just lasted a bit longer.
Yeah.
He's got a fucking.
Okay, him I'm not responsible. Or her I'm not responsible.
I'm gonna hand you the sword. Put it away, please.
Suck my dick.
So roll a d12 for me.
Oh, what happened?
His rope slip.
Oh
Her rope
no.
slip.
And I don't know who's responsible for this one.
12.
She would have been in front of you.
It's gonna be these two responsible.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I don't know where she is.
I mean, I'm not holding on to her, so.
Yeah. Well, just walked in.
she's taller
than
I am.
Do you just keep
Wait,
walking?
how tall are you?
So yeah, they head into the room and you sort of hit the wall.
Okay.
And you're kind of feeling your way around.
7,
You
6.
you end up working your way down into another room.
So,
wait,
okay,
so
so
are we
she
here?
would know she was
No, we
off
were
the rope
there.
and she's just going to silently wander down the hall.
Well, she knows she's off the rope.
Yes, she does.
How?
Because it unknotted, so the rope isn't on her anymore.
Yeah, but you don't. I mean,
I'm pretty sure you can feel a rope tied to you.
I'm stressed.
Quick question.
There's other stuff going on.
How long is our tether?
and
to
I
the
assume you're armored, right?
No, I don't have a heavy armor.
What type of?
That was
what
one
are you
thing that
wearing?
She's
we
a
were
barbo.
talking about.
But do you have any, what's your AC?
14.
What's your strength? What's your dex?
It's lower if I did the unarmored
What?
whatever.
Did I hear
So
her
you have-
thunk
My
into the
dex
wall?
is a minus
Did I
1.
hear her thunk into the wall?
Make a.
What's your constitution?
With a dex of -1, can she even walk?
Bumbling Goliath.
So what are you wearing?
17.
Just chainmail?
You heard
I
of
think
you heard
it's a
of
light
thunk.
armor.
Not
We
sure
were
exactly
talking
what
about
it
it one time.
Are you can wear medium?
Well, just knowing I'm the only one I can.
You look back and you
Well,
see
just
that
be
she's gone.
14.
A little bit, yes.
That's what I wrote down. I don't have it.
And so at the moment you're looking back to see that she's gone, she's worked her way into the room that you guys were just at. You don't hear anything from the room in front of you, escaping.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
What do you do?
I don't hear anything.
Hello, where'd you guys go?
Of course I hear that.
Yeah.
Katie,
Yeah,
stand right where you are, please.
Okay.
Stop. And I'll come out.
Yep.
Eventually, I know I'll see her in that room.
Yes.
And I'll just guide her hand back to the line of people. And, I mean, I'll tie her rope so I can see
what
her.
happened? Did
I'll
I
tie her back.
disappear again?
Yeah.
Do you have a stealth disadvantage?
A what?
A stealth disadvantage or no?
Oh, fuck this.
No, I think so.
And you're at 14.
A 9.
What the fuck what are you wearing?
Hey, I'll give you advantage
Is it a
because you
+1
have sailor
or
background.
Okay.
I don't have anything written down.
My guy.
I think it's just. I thought it was just the basic.
9.
Well, it
So,
said 20.
you
but
think
I
so?
wrote
You
down
gotta-
19.
So because you're
A
minus one dex,
fantastic knot that you learned from your pappy's pappy.
because you're minus one dex,
I tie ropes
should
better
have a
than
half.
dark.
That's the only thing that's 15.
Twice as good.
Twice as good.
Okay, I don't think I had that.
So do you
All right.
I just want to say you got a breastplate.
Of course, I can't see, so I don't know.
Okay,
That's 14.
All right, so all you guys have left are the hallway.
so far.
All right.
Leads up to some stairs.
I'll make a note.
So
F you and
so
your stairs.
are we tied back together?
Yes,
again?
he's back in the spot. Or so back in the
For a
Technically,
moment.
yes.
technically, yes.
For a moment or two.
Gone off the line though, every few minutes I'm gonna be checking back. I can see.
Miss Bree, if I might, what's down the hole?
I'll tell you
The
what,
hole or the hall?
Hole.
hole.
Sorry, the accent is there.
I couldn't see anything down the hole.
Where's your muscles at?
Why don't we try dropping something down there and see what happens?
I'm thinking,
You can't see her. You can hear
I
her
see her doing
grunting.
Where's your muscles?
You know, this would be a perfect time for it to drop.
I'm gonna walk back up to the hole.
Up here.
Okay.
Pit.
Up where?
She
And
can't see it through this.
Because
Yes, I'm
she's the exact height as me, I'll bop her on the head.
I mean, I'm gonna look around the floor, see if I see a stone.
She's stronger than you. You might want to be careful.
Yeah, you find a stone.
I'm gonna toss him to the hole, see what happens.
All right.
Like I feel strong
You
on the
wait.
inside.
Ronnie.
Wait. 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 Wait.
So
Around here. Yeah,
So-
there's nothing over here to mess with right now.
I like how
It took forever to fall.
Listen.
Through the phone.
I like how last session I was like, Bryce, the first moment I get, I am Spartan kicking you into the endless pit. There's an endless pit here. I just can't see you.
Go ahead, Spartan, kick me down there. Do it.
No,
let's
we're all
go.
tied together.
Exactly. Do it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
So I'm
Yeah.
heading back over to the hole. I mean,
I have a really good dexterity and a really sharp knife.
My sword is on fire, my dude.
But wait, which price?
Yeah, that's another thing. And
Hold
I
on.
can't see it.
We don't sound the same, do we?
Huh?
We don't sound the same,
Yeah.
do we? We sound the same?
I can't do that.
You can't talk in a southern
I
accent,
can't
darling.
talk in a southern accent.
all right, I'm moving over to the hallway.
Come on, man. All you gotta do is
The
put a little bit of
hole's
effort into
I
it.
mean,
Okay.
I'm
Shut
a little bit
up.
effort until I
Because
can't do
we're at a
it.
disadvantage, nobody can see the
I
names.
struggle so hard to do this.
Don't lose it. Because once you lose it, it doesn't come back.
It never comes back.
All right. So as you head towards the hallway, you hear from behind you.
Somebody threw it back
I wish
up.
I could see. I've never been this tall. I
You
thought
look back.
Huh?
You look back.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back, of
Yeah.
course.
So you look around. You see as soon as you hear that first hit, you turn back around. You see a small rock.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Where was that?
That's it.
That's all right.
Well, I threw a rock down the hole to see how far it went. And apparently,
You went a very long way.
yeah, it went a very, very long way. And that's why I was going to just head toward the hallway because everybody's at a disadvantage, can't see.
Yeah,
But something threw it back.
Are we facing the hallway?
Yes.
We're all facing the hallway.
Okay, let's go.
I'm not the least bit interested.
Bryce, I'm just gonna let me pour some knowledge on you real quick. None of us can see besides one of
Right,
us.
we're
I don't
still
feel like
at a
fighting.
disadvantage. I don't think this is the time or place to,
Well, then lead the way.
I say still go back down the
Does
hallway.
this mean I have to punch like you now?
Come back later.
Okay.
I don't
All
believe
right.
so.
The darkness
How's it feel?
continues down this hallway.
I hate this hallway.
I mean, you have a decent strength, so
Right, so,
that's a little.
Show me which way you're going.
This way.
With the increased weight behind her punches
Going up,
too.
it leads up stairwell, about 20 feet, and then you see a hallway branch off to the right, stairs directly in front of you that lead down to what appears to be some type of door.
Is that this way right here? Or this way?
That way.
This way?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
way.
Is it still dark?
Yes.
I'm just gonna do that just for
Um,
argument's sake.
The door looks like it's in the floor.
No, it's just normal standing door. But there does not appear to be any type of lock. There doesn't appear to be any type of handle.
Any writing on the door or anything?
Nope.
Detect magic on the door.
There's a faint magical signature. Very similar to the other door that had the T-bars.
But there's no hole for the T-bars?
And it looks like there's no handle or anything.
No? No.
I'm gonna lay down everybody and I think we should go down the hallway right now. Skip the door.
Go around this way.
Yep.
Need to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh no.
Way to go, you just go us.
Is it a pit?
18.
Okay. You see the floor collapse out from underneath you, and you're able to jump over to the other side. Who's right behind?
Aaron.
Dexterity saving throw.
I will give somebody $5 if they start playing Testaments into the pit right now.
He's wearing heavy armor. So I'm assuming disadvantage on dexterity checks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this isn't gonna be good. And he thoroughly blames whoever set this off.
I know.
7.
Okay. You're able to jump across as the floor collapses beneath you. Baron drops. Who's behind Baron?
Would I have time to say something?
We got 600
Yeah.
pounds of anchor though.
Yeah.
I have time to say something?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, there you go.
The floor just dropped with skating and Baron's falling. Hold the rope.
So I'm still
Hold
rolling.
the line.
So am I, because this
Dig
says
your
that I
heels.
have advantage on dex against effects that you, I can't see. Effects that you can see while.
I think
Well, no, so this is
while
gonna be-
deafened.
Strength
This
check.
is going to be a strength check.
You're holding the rope. Hold the
Okay,
line.
so I'm not doing that. Okay.
But I will say
Dig your
this,
heels in,
given the
Bryce.
sudden nature of it, even with the warning, I seriously don't think you'd be able to get that entire sentence out. Especially after saving your ass from jumping across the other side. Baron's dropping. You suddenly feel the rope tug. Make a strength check with disadvantage. Still be high.
Yeah, 18. I rolled a 15 and a 19.
Same from you.
Another strength check.
2 ropes.
11.
Okay. So yeah, you got a good firm grip on it. You hear Baron smack against the wall in this hole as he goes over. But as he pendulum swings into the wall, you hear strain from the other side as Bree starts getting pulled towards the hole. What do you want to do? You got one reaction.
Cut the rope.
All right.
Dagger.
All right. So yeah, you cut the rope. You feel the strain on the rope that was leading across suddenly go very slack, and you're sort of dangling there in this pit of absolute darkness.
Turn around.
Yeah, we need to pull him up.
Oh no, here we go.
That's
Fucking hate! Fucking hate.
So, and I mean, I've seen everything, so
That's really fine.
y'all
Here.
pull him
Yeah.
up.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I went.
Thank you.
Don't pull him up?
No, do pull him up. I said, y'all pull him
Alright.
up. I mean, I was gonna be taken down with him, and I
Okay.
cut my rope.
All right. So
Come on,
straight check.
Bryce.
Disadvantage again?
Well, I would say with advantage this time because you've got somebody assisting you.
Thank God.
Well, and she's really strong, and she's 300 pounds.
So this time I got a 12.
Really?
Yes, promise.
Well, his strength really isn't that good. You think it's good, but it's not. I'm
Okay.
looking at it from here. It's not.
I got a +3 and I rolled a 9 with advantage.
All right. Yeah. So with all of Baron's heavy armor, you're attempting to pull up, and the rope, you just can't get a good grip on it. It starts to slide through your hands a bit, and you lose the slack, and you feel yourself starting to get pulled towards the edge.
Bree, what's at the bottom of the hole?
Yeah, I looked down.
Do we really have time to do geography lessons right now?
It's more topography, but yeah.
No, because if it's.
How far out does your double sight go?
Kind of like bear hugging, like pull back.
Instead of stressing over him falling 300 feet to his death, if it's like 20 feet down, you can just set him down gently and then work. And then try again.
20 feet on his head.
120 feet.
120 feet.
Cut the rope.
You can barely make out at the edge of the darkness some type of. Let me see what they are.
Some kind of object.
There's spikes.
That would be.
All right, so another strength check.
Got you. Got you, Bryce. Whispering in your
Regular
ear.
or disadvantage or
I would say regular this time.
Cool, I thought you were okay back there.
16.
Picture this.
All right, you're able to stop his drop as he's going forward. Your feet kind of stop right at the edge, and you're holding on with all of your strength as the muscles in your arms tense. Who's behind you? You see
I see.
a Skady in front of you, and the veins are literally just bulging in her arms.
You can
She's
see
trying to
that?
I can see it.
Oh, that's right. Magic of darkness.
I was like, hold on.
Her grunt-
I can
You,
see.
you
Leave him in
feel
the hole.
you felt the rope starting to pull on you, and then it stopped. How do you react?
And what do you?
You would have heard all the
Said
other
y'all
stuff.
pulled
Yeah, I mean,
up?
on
Crinkling bear hugging.
You would have heard
We
me
would've all
say as
heard
he
it.
fell, so yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep pulling, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Don't make me roll a strength check, please.
So yeah, no, she's used pretty much her entire strength just to keep him from stopping the fall.
Just how much do you weigh?
300.
Okay,
All right,
290.
I'll let you make a strength check with advantage because I assume that she's going to assist you.
I mean, she's already said she's bear hugging me.
Is that weird if it's
It is.
yourself?
I'm creepily like whispering his ear with his voice.
Ooh, 19.
All right. And with the help of
Right, number
Maya,
2.
you guys are able to get Baron slowly pulled up. Baron, as you're coming up, in complete darkness, you're kind of feeling your way up, and you feel the edge as you grasp onto it and lift yourself up the rest of the way. As right now, you guys are standing in absolute darkness.
And the only person that
Oh,
can see
Lord,
is
on the
that
other
is
side.
tired.
Everybody just
And she cut the rope.
stand still, please.
Wait, I hear Bree's voice, but where is Bree? She's no longer with the rope.
No, I'm up here. I had to cut the rope because
side.
I was falling into the pit also.
She's straight on through to the other side.
Did she break out through?
So technically, did Bree just leave her in the downs? Oh my god.
No,
Sounds like it.
no, Bree did not do that. I want to try to.
But how wide is the hole?
It's probably about 15, 20 feet.
You can long jump back over.
I need room up, but that would entitle y'all moving to back up, but y'all can't
Okay.
see.
I will anime run the shit out of that wall.
So I'm like here,
Technically, yeah.
so I couldn't even see what was over there.
There's a hallway.
Could we throw the rope back to her? Like how much rope is there?
She cut it.
So
Oh yeah, she did
I
cut
just
it.
cut my portion.
Yeah, but there wasn't 20 feet between you and the next person.
Can y'all? Yeah, I'm gonna try to go back to where they are. I mean, they can't see. I'm not gonna leave them in the darkness.
You know, you get somebody that can run across walls and bring you a rope, right?
Do we have to untie ourselves and retie again? Like,
But can he
some
see?
shit?
But can he see to do that?
Yeah, he just
I mean,
kept
I can-
running. Was
Yeah,
gonna say
that's-
take 10
That's
steps.
my thinking. I mean, how's he gonna be able to see?
I mean,
can I guide him by my horse?
I'm picturing black lips smashing
Yeah, no,
the
so-
walls and
So all you have to do is be able to reach over and feel the wall
and then feel the floor,
and then feel the floor
and then judge from there.
and judge from there. He just runs up the side of the wall, and you tell him when to stop and jump off.
Bryce, untie yourself, please. And
tell you to jump off before you get to the end.
Which Bryce?
the first price.
Bye-bye, Bryce.
And
All right, Bryce, you're good. Sweet.
I want to try this at home.
I want you to bring your rope
You can hear him now. God damn it.
and do your little matrix thing. I'm sure you can feel the wall.
What's the matrix?
I'm gonna guide you in. You would know about it.
I declare, fuck you, Rick.
That's how the guy sounds on Into the Badlands. Love that guy.
I love him too. I think he's a fucking New Zealander.
I love the whole show, but anyway. You're gonna do your little wall walk over here, and I'm gonna tell you when you can. When it's
Seems
safe.
like a really bad idea.
Yeah, we'll go try it.
I mean,
What that's all you.
do I have a rope? Do we have more rope that I can bring across?
Everybody should have a rope in their backpack.
Yeah, everyone has.
I mean,
Don't push
Adventure
your luck.
gear.
ooh, that sounds so sick.
Yes, everyone has a rope. You have a rope.
And you're all dead.
So yeah, I tell him to do that, and I got him in my voice and tell him when to step off.
All right.
No one but step on.
Oh, so man,
No, on the floor.
I know.
So I'm talking to you, it's not like this. It's
All right.
like this.
So
You're a lot taller than.
Well, now.
So bullet speed, he's going
Yeah,
over
she's
the
about
wall.
a foot
For
tall.
whatever reason, it's really
Oh,
strange
six
because
foot.
it looks like he's going in slow-mo and you have no idea why because you're moving in normal speed.
But yeah, when she's a
Why is it fucking
tiefling.
solo?
It's good bullet speed.
No.
looks like the X-Men and Quicksilver.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you tell him the accurate point
Yes,
when
I
you
tell
go.
him the accurate.
Okay. All right.
So help me God.
So you jump off
Missed your
a
chance.
little close to the edge. You feel a little bit of give. You think Bree might have cut it a little bit close.
Do I need to make a deck save or something?
No, you're good.
The way you were heading, I was like,
You just gotta know that could have waited another second or so.
All right, now that you're over here, should we tie the rope to me
You touch her.
and they try to pull us? I'm right here.
okay.
Should they try to pull us back over, or should you wall walk us back over?
He doesn't have the strength to carry it.
True.
I am very much not like my cousin.
Did you bring the rope?
So yeah, we tie out.
That dead ass looked like a twirler. Like, just shit him trailing a little twirler behind him type shit. It's so stupid.
So we have to get. We
They got
probably all have to retie because the rope would be too short for all of
We do have
us.
to retie.
But we're gonna have to tie off, and y'all gonna have to pull us back first.
Huh?
Like,
No.
So
how are we
what?
gonna get back, or how are they gonna get over here?
No, because if I handed the rope to him, all right, and then just took off, hand the other end of the rope to you, then we could go from there.
How are they gonna get past the hole?
Fuck if I know, dude.
I thought you were coming back.
Because this is the
I
That's
thought-
what I am.
this
I'm
is
coming
the
back.
this is the same problem we had before I came over
Now
here.
there's two of you on that side.
You
All
have
right.
to go this way.
Do we have to go this way?
There's
Yeah,
a huge
this
hole.
way?
It just,
There's a huge hole there.
yeah, that's true.
No, y'all gotta get
You
us back.
see a hallway that branches around a corner and leads to some stairs going down.
No, I mean they gotta get us back. There's no way
Just
we're
grab
gonna
the
me and
rope
you
and we'll
gonna
pull
be.
you.
That's what I said.
Well then, why don't just
Why not just?
Yeah, just
Hold on,
run
wait,
and jump,
wait,
and
wait.
then we'll just pull you when we
That's
get
what
here.
I said.
Yeah.
Don't you
So
have
hold
some
on tight.
ability to go from one point to another instantaneously?
Not anymore. Oh, you do?
fucking
Then why don't you use it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah, you forgot you had a mystic
oh.
No, I'm gonna dimension door. Bryce. Now, I know how you feel about magic, but I can get us back over there.
Bryce
So
can
then how are you guys
get
getting back across?
That's what I'm about to tell. I'm gonna dimension door. But
No, I mean, how are you getting back?
Dead end. Let's go.
what do you mean? We're going back this way.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Okay, so the way forward's that way.
Huh?
How are you getting back?
I have an idea.
We
So
can
we're
go back
on-
down the hall
To where?
to this door.
Take.
Okay, so
Basically, we're saying screw this. I mean, how's everybody else gonna get across?
How big are those doors in the other rooms?
what other room?
They're probably not
The
30
doors over
feet.
here.
So that's a stairwell, and that's a dead end hallway.
There's no doors here?
No.
Okay. How big are the doors in that other room?
Normal size,
The fuck is normal size, sir?
8 feet
They're not 20
long.
feet long.
Just lay them across and walk across. All right, everyone's gonna have to long jump.
The only other door that you know of is
The one back
the
here.
one back here that had no latches,
Right.
no means of opening.
Do we not have the movable rod?
No.
I see. I thought you just said it was just, I didn't realize it had no latches.
Of course, since you're in the back, make an intelligence check.
Just take a. It's one.
Actually, this is.
Oh my god, no.
That's a crappy roll of 10.
Can't we just take a little piton thing and then just like.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
Well,
Which would be better, investigation or just straight intelligence?
It's probably about the same, I think. Hold on, let me double
With that
check.
roll, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean a 2. I rolled a 2. So,
No.
investigate, yeah. Perception would actually be the best, but it wouldn't help. That would just be, yeah. It is what it is. 10 is about the best I'm gonna get here out of anything.
So,
The B team vanquished by a hole in the ground.
Bryce, I mean, that door back there had no latches or any discernible way to get in it, so, I mean, guess we got to go this way.
Can't you dimension door us over there?
I'm gonna do one person, or myself and one person.
Oh, okay, you can't just set it up.
And what
See,
are
and
you
it's-
supposed to
it's
do
the-
about the rest of the friends?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, so I'm kind of.
Didn't somebody have a ladder?
Tilly did.
I guess we'll have to jump.
Brainstorming with you.
So this is a dead end right here, you said?
No, back
Yeah.
there.
This is dead end, this is hallway down?
Yeah.
Stairs leading down, yes.
So, okay, because you totally have a stair here, so I figured it was stairs. Why are there stairs here, sir?
I said it was stairs leading down.
You said it was a dead end, sir.
Oh, I don't know why that's there, sorry.
You don't know why the stairs are there?
So this is a dead end.
They're not supposed to be.
Okay, put that over there, because that's tripping me out really bad.
Okay, here,
I have maybe an idea,
All right, let's hear it.
because I can spike growth, maybe grow some spikes out of the wall, and we climb across them
What?
on the hole.
You can do that?
That's my reaction. No, dude, trust me, no, spike growth does not work the way you think it does.
oh, okay.
Like,
Like out of the side?
okay, but when we go across that wall, we're gonna need to take 2d4 damage every time we go 5 feet, my guy.
Well, I was gonna say that.
No.
I was gonna
It
point
might
that
hurt a
out.
little bit, but we can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna just walk through the cacti and be fine.
I guess y'all,
It's an
I
option.
guess y'all gonna have to jump over here.
I mean, I can come over
Is
here.
it
no
15?
problem.
You said 15 to 20 feet? There's a big difference. I could jump 15 feet.
1 second.
So I imagine my 7-foot character.
Oh, it's gonna take an acrobatics.
But 20 is
Or
gonna be
ath,
tough.
even.
Huh?
I think there'd be more athletics. She got to run the gym.
I'd prefer acrobatics, I think, but
I'm more worried about Baron and his heavy.
to me, running, jumping makes, I move it into gymnastics, acrobatics.
I would say it's 17 feet across.
Okay. So
If we're
Bullshit
tired,
number is
we could
17.
still jump across, and if we don't make it, you guys are there to grab us because you can see.
It's only 17 feet across. So
I don't know, sure,
You
as far as
tie.
I can't see a damn thing.
You tie, you hold on to the rope on that
I
side.
run back and run back.
You throw it back over to the next person. You tie off each individual person. They jump. If they miss, they swing down, they smack the wall, you haul them up the other side. Then when you haul them up the other side, you throw the rope back so the next person can smack into the wall and be pulled up the other side. Well, at this point, I'm contemplating the edge of my blade and deciding whether it's sharp enough.
That's
really.
the best we got. Let's try it.
Okay.
I know you can't see.
How do we
You just
know
gonna
when the
hold
edge
it.
of
Are
the
you
rope
even
is?
strong enough to hold up?
That's what I'm telling
He's gonna
No.
have to
You
tell.
put your weight out? Look at all this.
Hold on. No, you got the woman with 8 strength and the guy with 12 strength on the other side pulling people. You want to talk about how this is such a
Is there
bad
somewhere they
idea?
can tie it off?
Can we put the piton into the ground?
Yeah, if you
The
want a
big-
hammer and
The
a
big
piton,
thing,
that might
the
work.
big thing
You
we're
don't have one?
missing
Everyone get
I
is
would-
that
would
we don't
say-
know where the edge of the
Well, let me
pit
ask
is
you
when
this:
we're
how many
running up.
hammer in?
Oh, he can say jump.
How many pitons are you going to use?
Just
Yeah,
in
I'm
case.
I got 5. I'm gonna use 5 of them. 'cause I
Okay.
don't know if it's-
Bryce doesn't have any fucking pitons. Well, no, he would. He just uses them for different
So, yeah.
things.
So yeah, I just nailed in the pitons.
Look, man, sometimes you gotta crucify people to get the truth out of them, okay?
All right, who's first? Baron, your heavy armor.
So who's throwing the rope back over?
I am because I can see.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, you have the
I was
most
gonna say, you
strength,
want me to just run
right?
back over?
So you should probably be first.
In theory, I
Oh,
probably would.
Uh,
Are we Tarzan swinging over?
No, you're tying the rope off to yourself
And
so
the
that in
person
case
is
you
jumping.
fall,
Oh.
then it's like a mountaineering thing with a crevasse.
tell
You
me
fall.
how you want to throw the rope over.
Lie.
I've
Throw
got
it to
it
me.
It
coiled.
says it's a coil of 50 feet of rope, and
Yeah.
you got somebody with 8 strength. 50
It's
feet of rope
17
coiled. 50 feet of rope coiled is ridiculous.
You just want to tell me
It's
what to
really
Oh my
only
God.
going to
Well,
be
this
like
is-
40 feet
Yeah,
because there's it's already
All right,
tied
it's
up.
already
It's
like
already
40
tied.
feet. Okay.
The same thing we did the last time.
Take the
She's
coil.
gonna guide me on my
It's
anime
a
run
straight
across.
throw across a hole.
Oh, you're gonna do it right?
17
Roll.
feet.
It's about whether or not you have the strength to get it across.
Yeah, this
I'm just gonna
is,
anime
throw it.
This is
Oh my God.
6 feet.
But you can swing anything, like you just.
I'm just gonna anime run across.
Okay. No.
With the rope.
All right.
All right, I have the rope on the other side.
All right.
Tie up Baron first.
I'm gonna tie Varen.
Okay.
Huh?
Not 20.
You're going with disadvantage?
No,
Why? It start.
because I'm special.
You have disadvantage.
But I'm special. I get advantage on dex checks. Or does
Sleight of
this
hand.
not count?
From what? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. All right.
So, hold on.
This dex.
Because I'm confused again. What side of the freaking hole are you on?
Y'all side.
Now.
Yeah, he just ran over.
I anime ran across and tied Varen.
Naruto.
I refuse to call it a run.
Okay.
You need to run back over to get
Yeah,
her.
I'm going to
though.
run back over after I tie all of you together.
Okay.
We're all jumping at once?
I tied my end off on the
Oh
pit.
my God.
Yeah,
All right.
we have to each jump each
One.
time.
Okay, so I tied Varen.
All right.
Now, is Varen going to jump?
No,
We don't want
okay.
Aaron go first. We want the strongest person to go
Which
first.
was me.
Yes. Because the strongest person can
The leader told me to tie Varen, so I tied Varen,
Okay.
okay?
Well, the leader is on the other side, and we already discussed that. I'm gonna go
I'm
first.
just staying on this
He's
side.
going. He's going. What does he need to roll? He's going.
I got
He's going.
food.
Because either
I
death
got
is available to
water.
this, or being on the other
I
side.
got
is
healing
better.
potions.
So,
I'm good.
Let's say
What's your strength score?
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. So,
He
yeah.
has strength.
All right. So, you're going to come up about 2 feet short of being able to make it across.
Even if I dead spring.
Yes, because that's the rules for long jump.
Okay.
You jump your strength score. So,
It's 17 feet.
so he's a foot short.
Yeah. So just fucking reaches.
But that's what I'm
But
saying.
he can't
Even
see
reaching
anything.
out,
He's just.
your
Oh.
maximum distance you can reach.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So-
totally
So
face-
all of his fingernails are.
So
gonna
yeah, you.
go back.
Anyway, go ahead, Ron.
All right. So you almost get there, and you realize you're not going to make it, and the extra 40 feet of rope uncoils.
Wait, what just happened?
Well, you tried to.
That
there's-
Oh, here, hold on.
there's-
Let me ask you this. Because it's around my waist. And this is some bullshit. Because it's around my waist, real quick. How much damage am I taking from the fall with the rope being focalized on my waist? How much damage?
Your back
You're still
breaks.
going to smack into the wall.
Yes, but do you understand? If you just have a rope around your waist, you're gonna go with it.
After you fall 40 feet.
So how much
That's-
damage am I taking, my dude?
A little bit.
That's,
I'm getting to that.
simple. That's simple physics.
So, yeah, because You guys use a 40-foot rope for a 20-foot gap. So he's got a bit of a drop.
Of course I can feel it.
You're the only one that can see that. Bryce is standing there like, Danny Mankin.
Wait, what?
Ooh,
Love
God.
this darkness shit.
So you take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Continue to
All right. So
I'm picturing
All
the
right.
Simpsons movie where
So
you pull him
who's
up.
helping him
It's gonna be
pull him up?
Oh my god, do I have to anime run back over?
Can he not pull himself up?
Yeah, Bear,
Is the wall smooth? Is the wall smooth?
The
The wall that I literally gave myself a concussion on. Is it fucking smooth or not? Oh, let's just laugh because this is a mean horrific joke.
It is kind of funny, my guy.
Yo, when we're done actually being clowns, like for real, is this wall smooth or not?
I mean, there's some jagged spots and whatnot. And
Okay, he's climbing
old
up.
stone.
And I'm gonna tip the
right.
jumping by pulling.
So you get a strength check with assistance, so it's with advantage. Oh. One of the pitons has popped off and fallen down the hole.
Great.
There's 4 pitons left.
Well, I mean, we set the hole big enough that no one's making the jump. So everybody may as well get ready
He
to take
said
damage.
17.
Right. And it's your strength.
I have a 17 strength.
Okay.
I'm 20.
Well, there you go. Well, then maybe I'm not making it then. Just-
I'm good.
All right. Yeah, you get about 3/4 of the way up. One more strength check with assistance.
Superman.
So, would Bree notice the folly of tying him in the wrong
22.
spot?
All right. Yeah, you're able to get up over the side.
Hopefully.
Are you okay?
Would Bree notice the folly of tying him wrong, like for the rest of us? Would that
Yeah, I'll
like
tell Bryce to tie it different, like tighter or not the 20 feet,
Use
less.
less.
Question: How am I gonna time now when I don't have any rope?
You have to keep going back.
you gotta run back and get the rope?
Oh my god! Oh my god! No!
I demand payment for my services.
I take a piton that I have. I tie it to the end of the rope that I have, and with my 16 strength, I am throwing it across. Tell him where it lands.
Cool. Strength check.
Whoa.
14.
All right. Can anybody see it?
Bree,
I mean, I see where it lands.
we could
But
hear
I
it
mean, on your
land.
side, there's nobody over there who can see it coming.
We could hear it land.
Only one person can say it.
Oh, let's see.
I'll give you a chance.
Is he gonna be a dickbag about it?
It's gonna,
I mean, it makes
hit
sense.
Bryce right in the eyeball.
So it just lands on the other side, but you see it start to coil down towards into the hole. What do you say?
Who's up? Skaty, grab it. Grab the rope.
What?
Like, grab what?
Grab the rope.
I'm not gonna move. I'm still down there.
I hear it dragging. Can I go for it?
Yeah. So make a dex check with disadvantage. So you get it with advantage.
Bring the whole frigging rope across.
Wait, save or check?
Just check.
23.
The hold.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to snatch it.
Bring the whole friggin' rope across. You
It is.
people are idiots. So, what we're gonna do
Then, Cole, why
now?
don't you open your mouth first instead of just calling us idiots?
Because you people are killing me. Is it attached on the other side still?
Yeah. So there's 4.
So now I'm gonna piton it on this side. It's going to make a taut rope all the way across. So now people can hand over hand over the pit.
Okay.
That's a good idea. We're
I'm still
I
I'm still
Well,
gonna
they
get
were
ours.
Well, you can make the jump probably.
I tried talking
How
over
many
y'all till it's
headphones are you
compliant
using?
and just do this number over.
However
Yeah,
many
but
I
all I
need.
see is Bryce and his voice. I thought Bryce.
Plus, you can
Okay.
hold on to the
So
other
yeah,
side.
going across the rope, it'll be athletics or dex check with advantage.
I'm confident in my jump. I would just jump.
He's got 17 strength.
Okay.
She's got a 20 strength.
Yeah.
They should
Okay,
both
so
make the
your
jump.
choice: athletics or acrobatics
Go
with
with-
advantage.
Go with acrobatics.
Hey, you know what we should do? With the amount of salt in this room, we should open a fucking
24.
McDonald's, my guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Overall salt in this room.
Good. All right. So
Multiple-
yeah, you're able
pouring
to,
out of everyone's pores.
to shimmy. Actually, you know what? And with a 24, you sort of pirouette across the rope in the darkness. You guys sort of stare on in awe. Well, you stare on in awe. You're like,
And
I once
I'm
did
gonna-
that as you, by the way, too.
I'm gonna jump as he's walking across.
yeah, it's a full-on ballet jump too. Like just full-on spreading out the legs as she goes across.
It's that classical training.
Yeah.
It comes in handy.
Bicycle sauce.
Okay,
My
so
daddy
everybody's
taught me
over
lots
now.
of classic
And we're just-
stuff.
We're just going to leave the rope where it
Yes.
is. Everybody has a length of 50-foot rope, so we can leave one 50-foot rope behind.
All right, let's retie ourselves. I'll tie.
Do you need me?
Uh,
Do you need me to heal you?
Well, so
a
we'll
little
make
bit,
one
Farron?
Everybody
sleight of hand
cross.
check for everybody.
With advantage to the sailor.
Farron, are you doing okay? I heard you hit the wall
Oh,
twice.
oh my God.
Sleight of hand.
I'm cold.
What?
The 9.
Oh God.
12.
What can you're at? Are you asking the same thing? Can
So
I
he
did a bird
suggested, given the fact that he can see, that he'd be the one to tie everybody's knots. I said, all right, we'll make one check and you get it with advantage because a sailor.
Everybody,
And
I'm
with
cold.
advantage, roll the knot.
That's awesome. So he's tying all of our knots.
Yes.
Nice.
That was good.
I'll tie my own, thank you.
I just
As I've already
want
proven, I can tie my own knot.
All right.
Go
Dark.
for it. Anybody want to not let?
Yeah, I'm tying my own.
I'm fine.
I'll tie all right.
Mine will be a 23.
Okay.
I'm 27.
Okay.
16.
16 is
Either way, I
actually pretty good.
failed. Either way, I failed. So I'm just gonna trust Bree because I missed that part.
You only won worse than you would have been.
Thankfully, Bree had the sailor training to get that extra point. So, Bree corrects you and makes a slightly better but still horrible mark.
Yet Korth and I are just.
If you had sails, you'd only have them for a few moments.
Y'all thought Bree was gonna suck all y'all's blood. I'm just gonna jump on that hole.
All right, so we're going this way down these stairs.
Yeah, let's.
All right, where we at?
Over there.
Over there. All right, Evie or Jeremy. Yeah.
Where are we?
Over there.
Oh, God.
Nice grass, Bree.
We'll take a break here in a few minutes just to get out of the room.
Yeah, we can go ahead and do it now.
You wanna do it now?
We're at a stopping point. We'll go
Yeah.
bathroom break and grab drinks, whatever.
This is
All right, getting out of the sauna break. You guys can go ahead and take your bathroom breaks or whatever.
Oh shit.
That was
why I
funny.
wore long sleeves today. 'Cause
It's
83 degrees out today.
That ended up being way more complicated than I expected it to be.
I know. Well, Korth sure spoke up.
Y'all,
I am not you have to understand.
Well, that's the way
I'm
really
gonna
had
go
it.
until you people put me in danger, and then I'm gonna be like, okay,
But hold on. Instead, he calls us idiots before speaking up.
that's right,
Right.
idiot.
That was my idea. I had-
y'all saw the upside down locks like that.
actually really nice because the truth, if you saw 40 people with a rope tied around your waist, your head would see your feet fly past you.
I was trying to be.
For sure. You're getting all mad.
I was going to get to the point where I was just going to be like, oh, okay, so literally everybody in the room is 7 plus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got 18 decks. Okay, so you added proficiency to these. Okay. Wait, not all of them. Oh, proficiency dex and proficiency with. So, yeah, so he definitely did that. Okay. Doing a 2-round burst, so 2d6 and then add 2 to the total. Okay, so that's gonna be 9 plus 7. Yeah. I like that. Just like the rest of my little.
Sometimes the guy at your feet, they're gonna fire at the guy that just cut through the door. I put that to happen. One guy threw a panic and came to Greenland, and he put his friend in the back of the face. Back of the face, you go back of the head.
I understand one of us, I always find it funny. We're gonna make a meme about this, but that got shot in the back of the face. You just see a basketball coming out the other side.
Oh, the guy literally just. Yeah, he ran it and shot his friend in the face, so that was in that one. All right.
Yeah.
That's gonna be him. He doesn't have a good enough reflex package. And this, one hit. We throw 10 minutes. If you can't move that. That's that attack roll in the end. That's fun, your turn.
Wake up on your own.
The payoff is physically not being in your diet. They attack you, and then if you attack them, and instead of them acting appropriately, trying not to have to murder everyone, they murder you.
So wait, is it forbidden?
Oh, you know that guy, that's his bill, and they're jamming, and they're.
Yeah, I'm back to different.
he went back up to the happy meeting there, and you're just looking down his friend in the face.
Well, actually, no. My character doesn't, but I do. Yeah, there are no, I mean, you can make a non-lethal shot. I mean, okay, because it wasn't.
No, it was going to, but I'm not sure, but I know it was like a shot. You know what happened? The bullet hit. That's the bullet.
They just don't seem to understand. He's gonna let them do it their way until it gets to him, and he's like, "Yeah, this ain't gonna work for me," and he's gonna do it. That's how it works. That's how it's the worst thing.
That was some funny shit.
Cool.
And really, dispel magic wouldn't help too much anyway, because I doubt seriously
Gotta
anybody
find the
amongst
source of
us has 7th level dispel anyway.
Man, I was too. All I had to do was roll an 11, and I didn't. And I'm sad.
Gloomhaven. I'm gonna have to look that up, Alex. Spider hand's not that good.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna die.
Give back his Reese's, boy.
Being bad.
First of all, it's a Reese's fast break.
Nigga, it's a Reese's. Bruh.
Cookies.
Chocolate and peanut butter. Ooh. Nougat.
All right. Once Jess gets back,
Nougat.
we're gonna get started again.
It's me.
It's you. Oh, here comes Jess. We can see her coming. She's sneaking in behind you. There she is.
Hi.
All right.
Cookie?
The
Back.
greatest is here.
Back to the action.
It was a cookie, not cookies. Damn.
I'm hungry, bitch. I just like once.
Onward with the tomfoolery.
Okay.
It's still dark.
So as you guys are rounding that
I
corner,
really
as you
hope
go down
not.
the stairwell, these are stone stairs, a lot more stable. Course still in the back. You hear
I can turn around and look, but I can't see anything. For some reason.
to let them know you heard. It sounded very similar to what you heard near the well.
No, actually, no, because with this group, I need to keep them moving. So,
Squirrel.
Aw, come on,
Let's kill it.
I'm average in intelligence.
I'm average in intelligence.
And as you approach the stairwell, you hear from down below.
What language is that?
We just played Stairway to Heaven backwards.
I mean, do I understand it from?
Skate, skate, skate.
Make
Yeah, yeah.
a nature check.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Nature or Arcana, whichever.
Got 3
benefits you
checks on the new brain.
Definitely Arcana.
You did so well before.
18.
Okay. You're not able to really distinguish the words.
Choose where you swallow.
Um,
What's so funny? I'm sorry.
but you
Should die on
recognize
video.
some of the sounds.
Damn, y'all don't eat so fast.
And she's like,
You gonna make
You
it?
okay?
Do you need Alex to Heimlich you?
so,
I'll cut the shit out of your back.
you,
We're that close to a viral video.
it's, the best possible description would be,
He says he aims
would be
the camera up.
primordial,
Yes.
but very ancient. And oddly enough, it sounds hollow. Is the best description I can give it.
Hollow.
But I don't recognize the one, like, can't put anything together. Okay. So I'll just tell everybody that's what I think it is. Move on. Because he didn't tell us about that.
No, because I want to get out of this darkness. I'm tired of being in it.
We gotta move forward.
Yeah, as you guys make it down, you get to a curved portion of the hallway, and there's a door in front of you.
Alright, I'm gonna look at the door, investigate the door.
Okay.
Magic on it.
Doesn't appear to be magical, but it is locked.
It's locked. Is it locked like inwards or outwards?
Opens inwards.
You try to kick it in.
Did I notice any writing around? No. And I guess, I can ask, because the piece fall back in line.
What?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I can't even find my dice.
Who are you? What?
I'm gonna ask Bryce if he can try to disable this lock on this door. I mean, I'll point him out to where the handle is and everything, and I'm sure.
Sleight of hand with disadvantage, but straight roll.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, nice.
So 30.
Despite fumbling around in the
Wait a
darkness.
second. The one outside on this side doesn't count, but the one outside on that side does. I'm calling shenanigans.
Okay. 27.
Okay.
I was gonna say that's
I
fair.
just had to.
So not as gracefully, you drop one of the lock picks and you have to get another one out of your bag, but you're able to get it popped open. And as soon as you open the door, you still feel this just waft of cool air rush over you.
Okay.
It's still dark.
As of right now, yeah.
I'm gonna get him to move to the side and try to look in because I can see.
You walk in the room.
I'm sticking my head in to see first.
Okay. You see a room before you. There's a doorway off to the right. Appears to be the only other exit from the room. You see.
Cora, I have an idea.
If a person has true sight and they walk from the darkness into light, would they notice a difference?
Not really.
So to them, it always just be the same.
Cora, give me Dodge's deck.
You hear the chanting is a little bit louder.
I can't even see you to hand it to you.
That's not me. We have to
I'll
say
find my
voice.
way to you.
You have to get through me first.
Go ahead and make another Arcana check for me.
Arcana check?
20.
Plus, the answer would be no anyway. It doesn't come out until we get it checked first.
You
Plus, I couldn't
discern
see it.
a couple of words from it.
I just reached around.
There it is.
No, there's 2 or 3
You
daggers
hear
in there now.
the ancient one. You hear rebirth. And you hear from the shadows.
Cthulhu.
So I'll definitely tell everybody what I hear.
Oof.
Y'all can hear the chantings coming from in here somewhere. There's a doorway or door up to the right.
And this room is filled with several niches in the walls.
And
As we walk in the room, is it still dark?
I guess we're going in. Does it feel?
You want to
Yep,
continue?
as you cross the threshold, it's still dark because it's not lit. But as Varian comes through, I assume you've always had flame tongue out, correct?
You better believe I do.
So as Varian appears, flame tongue sort of lights the way a bit.
Yeah.
I hate magical darkness. You can go kill itself. Anyone who hides in magical darkness can suck it in.
This is a lot more creepy than I thought it'd be.
Yeah. So everybody now sees two
Yeah.
Bryces.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, so my
Pardon
light's
me?
probably
Get
still
there.
on, so I can see
Hold
my
on.
light from my
Here,
hammer.
I have the tried and true
Bald?
method of determining which one is the real
Well,
one.
I'm doing this over here.
Which one of you is an insufferable cunt?
Oh, that's rude.
Found him. Found him.
So,
But no, Bryce is like,
He's the one without his hand up.
So I guess as I was coming in, I was
That too.
my little alcove.
I was like, oh, that's rude.
yeah, you
Bryce.
see in each of these little alcoves, there are
Good.
pedestals with some type of object on each one.
So in the first alcove,
I
I'm
forgot I had one.
investigating what the object is.
Okay.
yeah, he's got it.
Make a
He's got
nature
three
check
on his
for me.
eyebrow right
Would you like to come in here?
A 7.
here. Two right here.
All right.
Would be a bar.
It is a small, mummified yellow hand with sharp claws, with a rope tied around its severed wrists. You can't tell, it's humanoid in nature, but you can't tell what exactly
Where does the rope lead to?
it's just dangling. It's a little small stretch of rope.
I'll detect magic on the hand.
All right.
So
There's some type of latent magical nature
You
to
can
it,
hardly see.
but it's very
fog in
ancient.
the air right now.
Very. So I tell everybody, Bryce, you see this hand?
Which hand?
These hands.
You don't know the difference?
that's
Yeah,
a,
huh? Because he told me.
that's a very
Okay, but
beautiful.
you have moved around and shit. You were turned away from us.
But I moved around and shit, and you were turning away from
That's
us.
what you hear.
That's what you hear.
Bryce in stereo. No, my nightmares have been realized.
Hey man, it's your Dolby 5.1 surround
Bryce, I'm
sound.
gonna have to put you on the bench for a moment.
But this-
There, you see this hand?
I want to see this fucking hand.
We'll walk up to it.
Why?
That's still like something else.
This
saying.
hand.
We're all still tied together, right?
So whack.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
free.
Let's untie
After
it.
10,000 years, I am free. But anyway, so what about this hand? What?
Some latent magic coming off of it. It seems ancient. You want to check it out. Any of
Yeah.
All right. What do you want me to roll?
I'm guessing the rope just fell off anyways. We
I
didn't
don't know
really
what
have to
their
untie ourselves.
religion or something like that.
Yeah.
Drink mine.
The rope sort of fell off anyways. You guys didn't even notice it's back in the hall somewhere.
What does he got to roll?
For what?
I'm
He told me to be like, hey, this hand, what do you know about it? And I'm just like, I don't know. What is this hand?
Make a religion check. Wait, the cleric is like upset about religion checks?
No, he's saying like fuck right.
Are you still a cleric?
I think that was more aimed towards. But don't tell me you're a cleric for shitty
Or is
religion.
it more of a clerk?
Hey, I have a +7 in religion.
Okay, it's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Not at all.
It looks like it's some type of object with latent magical abilities that might be used in some type of arcane ritual, but not one that you recognize.
Yeah, it's spoopy.
It's very blasphemous in nature.
It's spoopy. Can I light it on fire?
No,
It's blasphemous.
I understand. But
Try and stop me.
You do the worst job of this. You realize that if Zaos didn't want him to do that,
Oh
he
yeah.
wouldn't do that.
But I am of the mindset, let him learn his own lesson.
Give me a reason not to. Flames
Give
on.
me one
All right.
more reason
What's
to
the damage dice
die.
on Bloodhound?
It's normally just like a D8 unless I'm, using two hands. The fire damage on it is, I believe, 2d6 since it's a long sword.
Okay. Roll a d8 and 2d6.
You're a cleric too?
Booty hole. So it's like 7 plus
I'm not a cleric.
with strength plus 1. So 11.
Okay. You bring Flame Tongue down onto the hand, and it's sort of, as you guys are watching it, make a perception check.
24.
Okay. You see almost this sort of clear, sort of magical aura, sort of like a reverb, as the Flame Tongue comes down on it. It's like, and the damage is thrown back at the person attacking. So you take whatever the damage was.
All right.
So from here to there, how long has it been?
She's still brassified.
Probably like another half hour.
But you don't know that.
I know.
Just like
Jessica
Galen,
was asking.
just like Galen are still on Mushroom Head.
So yeah, we're gonna check the other alcoves.
Alright.
I can check too.
Of course, what you
All right.
doing?
So the next one has a knife that both hilt and blade are carved from some type of bone.
Can we
Make a
just stop with
religion-
these knives?
A religion check?
Yep.
Is that what you want?
Well, actually, I'm making a nature check. Sorry.
Nature check? 8.
It's bone. It's hard to tell because the intricate carving, but it's bone. It's all bone, which is really weird. There's no metallic blade.
Check it out.
You're checking the clothes
I mean, are you gonna
like
do
all
anything
at the
with it?
same time?
Well, are you gonna do anything with yours?
I'm debating.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Yeah, I was gonna wait and see everything first before.
See what happens.
All right, next one
Mine's a
is
knife, a bone
a
knife.
dagger with what appears to be a small skull set into the palm. Want to make a nature check?
Oh my God. Can it not be a nature check?
No, it's definitely a nature check.
We'll go for it. That's 11.
You're able to tell slightly what this is. It's some type of rat skull that's set inside the hilt.
Is there any arcane aura around it? No.
Make an arcana check.
21.
Yeah, definitely some type of latent magical energy. Now, whether or not this is emanating from the object itself or from the rituals that it might have been used in, we don't know.
Don't touch it yet, please. That's touching everything.
Yeah.
Are you just standing there?
I think
He's watching the back lines like he always is.
So Bryce number 2 is just talking there.
we haven't checked all the other alcoves,
creepy.
but I'm feeling.
And
The more we check
when
them,
I was a child, I went into a forest, into the arenas, and
I get the feeling and all the chanting.
How much longer is she, Bryce?
I don't know much about it.
25 minutes.
Oh my God, it had to be longer than that.
And all the chanting I
That
heard
whole
and
thing
stuff,
probably took a whole hour.
what I gathered, seems like somebody's trying to summon something.
I'm here to suck some dick.
Are you actually saying?
Are you checking the next one?
Yeah. I'll check it.
All right, the next one has an 8-inch diameter varnished orb. We'll make a nature check.
You missed
Varnish?
the tail.
What the fuck is a varnish?
So
like
was
what
this
you put on
you did
wood.
this
Varnish
one?
onto wood.
Bree's doing this one.
14.
Okay, so
You're
Maybe
just
to the
hanging
next
out.
one.
If only we had an
it's made from a type of creature called a Nothic. It's eye.
Don't leave me by myself. I feel like I'm in trouble
That's fine,
there because
but
I was
not
getting in trouble and I'm like
Yeah.
staying here back watching if I do have like fun.
Sort of petrified.
And I'm using detect magic on it. I'm getting a magic vibe off of it.
Right.
The same.
I'm at the next one.
Is it the same latent vibe from everything?
Zarin, you have in front of you a aspergillum carved from bone.
Okay, can I get a synonym of what that is?
Can
Can I buy a vowel?
You know those little things that they toss holy water with?
Okay, got it.
One of those.
Made of bone.
Okay, can I look at the
You can
board?
make a nature check if you want.
Well, I mean,
It's sick, yeah.
I didn't know what that word was just
We'll
because
need
in
a
real
next
life I don't know what it is.
No, I'm
We'll
just
just take turns.
nature check to determine the type of bone.
Oh, okay.
Corth, can you check
Not
that out?
medicine?
About the-
I'll let you have medicine.
Hey,
Corth, do you want to check 1 or 2 or 3?
hey.
The second he turns away from
It's a good
fucking
roll.
backlights when we're getting ambushed and go. He knows what he's doing.
Somebody's got to watch behind you guys.
21.
Okay. It appears to be made of small child's bones.
Oh,
Can we like?
sick nasty.
Can we like not carve out femurs? That'd be great.
Demaya, it would be next. She's in
Alright.
this front one.
Yeah.
All right. The next one, you see a small cloak made and stitched together from some type of skin.
So this is Leatherface's cloak.
That was you.
Come on. You want to make a nature check for me?
Roll. You gotta roll.
I don't think she really wants to.
You gotta roll.
10.
It looks like, judging by the preservation process that's been applied to it, it looks like it was preserved post decomposition, which is really odd to you. Almost like it was harvested from a rotting corpse.
Court, put that back.
Is it made a human?
Huh?
Put me back next to Court.
Yes. You're. Anybody else? Are you telling just Korth or?
No way, everything. Go over there and tell him I can yell at him.
Okay.
I found a cloak.
Yeah.
A cloak made of dead skin over here.
I found a cloak made out of dead skin over here. I'm trying to make it sound a little different.
All right.
And she's like,
Like I said,
No,
the more
it's
and
like
more-
exactly the
the
same.
more and more I'm thinking about this. the
No,
more-
because-
No, the voice is.
All right. So who's the next one?
Right, but the way
Skinny.
I would say it,
All
like,
right,
I'm
she's
like
more energetic.
excited.
You find what appears to be a desiccated frog lashed to a stick.
Desiccated
frog on a stick.
lashed to a
Mm,
stick.
dude.
you know, fucking gnawing sound?
Are there any checks or
Because I mean, I don't
that's
have my weapons and my backpack on
that's
me.
it?
No.
I would
Yeah,
assume
it'd be
so.
one of the
I
ways
got-
you could tell what a frog was. So,
Well, yeah,
and it's
yeah.
definitely a stick. I would think.
If it, there
Does
wouldn't
she
have
still
been
have
any
her weapons if
purpose
she
I'd
looks
be
like
able
me
to
now?
figure out being a cleric.
What about her armor?
Yeah.
So it just shaped.
It's just Bryson armor.
It's just Bryson armor instead
I
of his
got a
Colonel
dead
Sanders
frog over
outfit.
here. It's tied to a stick.
Okay, don't eat it.
What's next?
Kind of Avengers 4 Hulk.
All right.
Just a picture there.
So who's the next one?
Me.
You
You
find
mean Ragnarok?
some type of leather
Avengers
bag.
4 where they're going to have Hulk in armor. No, we're more full armor
Space.
than the
You wanna make a
World
next
War Hulk armor.
11.
Well, given your experience, I'll let you do it with advantage.
20.
Definitely human flesh bag.
Does it look like the one he currently has?
Don't touch it yet.
Yeah, does it look like the one I already got?
Larger.
Don't touch it yet.
Does it look like it could hold many things?
No, you want to open it up?
No, don't touch it yet.
Okay.
I previously said all the stuff.
But open it.
I would very much like to see what else is in this room, but I'm claiming this bag once we decide to steal all this shit.
Okay, that's fair. Just let's not touch it yet. Like,
Jokes on us. We assembled
Who's
all
on
the
the next
pieces to
I'm
Zodiac.
on the next one.
All right.
Her asses are going to the shadow room.
So make a Arcana check for me.
19.
All right. You see on this pedestal a severed, bony green finger with a long pointed nail. Looking at it and knowing your learned history, it looks very similar to a green hag's finger.
More powerful than a red hag.
All right, how many more we got? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it'd be Alex next.
So Alex, then you, then me. And then we got one last one. So Alex, what's he see?
There is a 6-inch tall wooden figurine of a mummy. Its arms are crossed over its chest.
Every time I do something, I get hurt. So
Now?
for now, until it piques my interest. This is stupid.
All right, so the mummy, got it.
Get stuff around.
Who's next?
Me.
You see an iron pendant. Could be a locket. The shell is adorned with a devil's face.
Ooh.
There's a pendant. I'm not sure if there's anything inside. We can always check it out later.
There's a picture of Galanor inside.
My daddy?
The hairy back teeth.
Bryce.
Man.
All right. You see the shrunken, shriveled head of a halfling.
Oh.
So it's half of a shrunken head.
Wah, wah.
We used
Wait, no, I forgot. Halflings
we
heads
used
are
to play
normal
ball in
size.
the village with this.
Make a perception check.
It is staring directly at you.
24.
You succeed.
It's staring directly at you. Its eyes are moving.
Someone will know.
In looking at it, you realize that the dehydration in the shrinking process, the wrinkles and stuff aren't caused from that. They're natural. It's not a halfling's head. It's a nose. A familiar nose.
How?
Which one?
Chomsky.
How? Inserting actual shenanigans, but suspending the disbelief.
Okay, what are you pointing at?
Make a perception check.
17.
Yeah, you see a little shrunken head. As you look closer, it definitely has a lot of physical characteristics of Chomsky.
Dude, that's not good.
Is that racist because I was like happening looking like, or is it like for
Oh, no, you do look alike.
So yeah, I'm gonna look in my alcove. Cause,
Is it really shit?
Oh, here we go.
Wait,
Colin,
shit.
hold on,
Well,
wait
hold on a
here.
second, should I not be the
Here.
last one?
Here, let me
you're
ask you
good,
this.
dude.
Is it either Wolfie or is it Azrael? Which one?
So,
Which one?
is a wooden box, probably about yay long, about yay deep. The lid slightly ajar, but not enough where you can see into it.
Come on, sack up.
Well, no, I mean, I said not to touch anything
Don't
in
touch
here.
something like that.
I'm just gonna touch the last one. So investigating the rooms, or anything else in the room, like in the center of the room?
Nope.
Because
Always giant everywhere.
I'm curious.
What are you talking about in game or real?
I mean, I don't know if we should touch any of this stuff.
I do feel like we must have removed the head of Chomsky.
You ask Horace what he thinks.
No, I'm just kind of thinking out loud.
The head of Chomsky, I do feel needs to be moved. And put in a,
Can't be his head.
Yeah, how could it can't? I mean, it looks like his head, but
how
is
it's
they
a
have
shrunken
it?
head and it has the beard and everything.
Yeah, but how would they have it?
His head is with the rest of his body back at the keep. We put it in the
We
sarcophagus
have seen
ourselves.
some more creepier shit than that.
We have seen illusion.
There's some
We are
illusion
being
shit.
played with.
Does this have the white magic around it as well?
And of
Hold on.
course, the box I looked at or did open probably does too.
When you're in a magical place, it's hard to discern the magic on the objects.
I mean, outside the game, we
Is
probably
the
have to
hallway
investigate
open?
all this stuff.
This way.
There's a door.
There is a door. Any handles or anything?
Yeah, I think you're right. Something was probably trying to be summoned here, but
So what's
I
in the
don't know if it
box?
was successful or
What's
if
in
we
the
should
box?
What's in the
No,
box?
I'm not.
to keep it from happening.
Make a, well, you're the one that's curious. Make a perception check. for me.
Yeah.
Oh, is it one with sight and one where I can get advantage?
No, it's actually hearing. It's
We
auditory.
might be scratching.
Of course, I'm curious too, but I still not touch anything here. That's why I'm gonna go touch the first thing. Or last thing.
One moment.
Oh, fuck, man. Rice is gonna inch ever closer to that hand.
All right, so the shield does not say what type of perception check. It just says perception checks.
Yeah, but remember I made that ruling. It's based on sight.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So I-
We did make that ruling
There
earlier.
you go.
The
What do you
ruling
got?
was made when you bought it, my guy.
Yeah.
15.
All right. Yeah, you hear what sounds like very faint scratching and whimpering from inside the box.
Are you passing that along?
You know,
That's the
what
baby.
we say open that box.
Do what?
What we say open the box.
This Bryce is inching even closer to the skin bag
Yeah,
when
but
you say that.
I didn't know if we should touch anything in here.
Hey Bryce, open the box.
I'm on the other side of the room.
Get over here and open the box, please.
Why do I have to open it?
Because then you can get the skin sack.
What if the skin sack disappears when I open the box? I want to grab the skin sack.
But what if the box disappears when you grab the skin sack?
I'll get it down.
Oh my
Box.
god.
Come on, open the box.
Demai, open the box.
Nobody opens the box
Why?
because
The leader has spoken, man.
Yeah, let's just
Because
say
if
don't
we-
touch it.
Leader
Yeah.
also had me fall down a hole.
that was an accident. It's not like I did it on purpose. It could have been any of us. I could have fell down the hole. But if you feel like you want to go touch something, you go touch that mummified hand over there. Pick it up.
That was like a monkey's paw.
No, not you yet, Brian.
Yeah, I know, but the second someone grabs something, I'm grabbing that bag. That's why I'm
Because
just standing
I
here.
said not to touch anything in the beginning of the room. Why am I going to touch the last box?
You gonna tell him when you heard?
Scratching and whimpering. Like a dog.
Make a perception check.
Me? That's where I'm going to get the worst perception. Of course I would not. 17.
Yeah, you now that he's pointed it out, you kind of listen for a second, and you hear it as well.
That's my brother dead ass come up some whimpering dog sounds on fucking YouTube. You're sick sadistic fuck, you know that?
It's okay, that's just gonna be in his YouTube search history. It's not gonna offend, it's not gonna be our
It's a
problem.
vape.
Alright.
I didn't know you were gay.
Technically, yeah.
I'm asking pretty much everybody in the party.
Yeah.
I mean, out
We
loud.
live on house.
If we had if we had to touch one thing in this room, what
Can you not though, please?
Lady in the train.
Corey, if we had to investigate thoroughly one thing in this room, what would you investigate?
I'd burn it all.
Alright, got you.
It's abhorrent.
Do you want me to destroy stuff?
It's human skin, dead things.
I got
They're
it.
the stink of necromancy. But you guys do what you want. I'll be over here.
Alright. Watching our backs as usual.
Nothing's
Escape.
coming through the door.
Yeah.
If we had to thoroughly investigate one thing in this room, what would you suggest? What would you investigate?
Am I hearing that?
Well,
I'm trying to think.
You know
when I
you'd be all
disappeared.
about the puppy noises. You know you would.
it seems like there's been some illusion to try to trick us.
You don't know what I like.
I don't know what happened when
You'd
you
be
guys
all over
were.
the puppy noises.
When I
you
was
know.
gone, if there was more illusion, but all of this probably isn't real. So I say we move along.
Baron, if you had to thoroughly investigate one thing in this room, what would you investigate?
Getting the fuck out.
Same question for Bryce number 2.
God.
Same question
My
for Bryce number 2.
God. I got more than Ahab.
What is this? Sounds from a PETA kill shelter?
No, you cannot open the box. I'm asking you a question.
The hell would I open the box?
That's what you would investigate? Okay, thank you. And Bryce, if
Can
you
I
had
open
to,
it?
no,
Okay.
I'm trying to get a consensus right now. Bryce, if you had to investigate one thing thoroughly in this room, what would it be? I mean, I kind of got,
Hand skin bag.
I figured that much. Okay.
Doesn't that convince you that everything in the room should be burnt to the ground?
So we'll come back and you can have it, of course, but we're not gonna touch it for now. We'll investigate the door.
You know, if you had said the box, you probably would have gotten the bag.
So we're gonna
I
investigate.
mean, he
the
asked
door.
my honest opinion. I ain't gonna lie to him.
Right?
Bryce doesn't lie.
Bryce just conveniently stretches
You hear
the truth.
that?
We're already investigating the door.
Stop you from opening the box.
I didn't stop anybody from doing anything.
You all your own free person.
I specifically asked not to touch it. We'll come back.
We're whispering, bitch. You don't hear this?
Well, I'm standing right next to you. I hear you.
I'm still on the other side of the room, so.
Oh.
So it ain't much
So there ain't
whispering.
whispering.
But I am saying you are your own free person.
He's using stage whispers.
Is there magic coming from the door?
No. we don't know.
Okay. Does it seem to be locked?
Huh?
Does it seem to be locked?
Nothing here that is what it appears to be. You know that.
What if it's tricky like?
You see a little gray paw stick up out of the box.
Does it appear to be locked?
No, it does not appear to be
My
locked.
guy.
I'm going to open. I'm going to open the door.
Dark hallway in front of you.
And of course, I mean, I can
Wait.
see. All I see is the hallway.
Dark hallway?
Or dark hallway.
Or is it a dark hallway? Like, if I were to look.
Yeah, because I'm not going anymore after the
She
door.
was
I'm
like,
if I
perfectly
were
happy
going-
right here.
You can see in the hall.
All right.
It's just dark.
So let's go this way, Baron. Can you use your sun sword, soul caliber? I'm thinking Thunder the Barbarian.
At this point, you see a little snout stick out,
It's not real.
yipping.
It's not real.
See, at this point, I think he's telling us we're supposed to do this.
No, it's
So where's
already
everybody at?
know.
Where's my position at?
I'm still in the room. I'm gonna be second
Yeah,
to
well,
last.
Chris went
I went here.
over here.
Yeah.
And
So, yeah,
Bryce
now-
is over there.
Now I really don't know what they're doing in the room. I walk that way.
I don't know.
I'm the second to last. I'm gonna be the second to last person.
So Bria's moved on.
He knows what's going on
I'm going.
She's looking at
I'm
the
out.
because
thing.
he's right beside her.
I'm out. I don't care.
So
You're
So,
following.
Baron's
Baron
out.
calls.
All right.
Scotty's going, what's happening?
Come on, guys. We're going.
Fourth, are you coming?
I'm waiting for the last two.
Bryce. Bryce number 2. It's not real. Come on. We'll check it out later. I don't know if you're going to be able
At
to
this
convince
point, you
him.
hear what sounds like a puppy trying to howl.
Are you gonna force me to fireball the thing? Is that really what you want?
Oh, do it. Fucking do it, dude. You don't do it, pussy. No balls. Fucking do it.
I got closer to the
And
box.
the little wolf's voice cracks a little bit. Does it try? You know, when you ever hear a puppy trying to howl, it
Yeah.
doesn't completely howl.
Yeah.
Remember, I think they're trying to summon something in this room.
Get out there.
It's not real.
Oh, no.
Hold on a second.
You can physically fucking drag her out of the room if you really want. Oh,
No,
Yeah.
you probably can't.
Not 300 pounds.
Probably not. You probably can't match your strength either.
I'm extra. That's why I couldn't do it. Very.
What? Literally right behind you. What'd
Well,
you
he
say,
said he
Mike?
couldn't keep you from falling.
Because I'm very weak in the strength department.
that just sounds like a cat.
Mhm.
That sounds like a cat, my guy.
He's going.
Come on, let's go. It's not real.
Yeah, I'm continuing to walk.
What are you doing? This side.
I walk out.
She said she walked out.
I literally walk out.
Don't know why we're still
Look
continuing.
back over the shoulder.
She walked out. All right, Brian.
I follow.
Cor, yeah, we can go now.
And Cord
Yes.
thumps the dog.
Okay. Well, yes, I'll do that.
So what are you doing?
So the ground vibrates within the room, this main room back here, as everybody starts heading out. Looking back over your shoulder, you see the box fall off the pedestal. A little small gray wolf puppy pops out and sort of kind of sits down and kind of quirks its head to the side towards you. Your bag falls over and make a perception check.
20.
You see what appears to be bat guano pour out of it.
Back one. Bad shit.
That's great fertilizer for your
Uh,
garden.
Do you look at the puppy? It starts slowly bobbing its head back and forth, walking towards you guys.
Even though the bag has still had shit in it. I
Walking
still
toward
think I want
the
it.
back of the party?
Yeah.
So I don't even see this.
You hear a bark.
I keep walking. Push me forward.
Right, so yeah, you guys move forward. Eventually, it's just Korth there in the room. There's the puppy.
Would I have seen this, or was I far enough out of the room
Wait, did
where I
you,
wouldn't have
did
seen
you
the
do that?
puppy?
Did you do that?
Where I wouldn't have
Well,
seen
he
the
moved your miniature,
Oh, I thought you had moved out. So I'm
puppy.
sorry.
Okay. No, I was just asking.
but I mean, if you say you have moved, I mean, you'd still would be within viewing range of seeing the puppy.
Like where I would have seen it not crying or anything.
Right?
If
Yeah,
I
you would have
speak-
seen it
If I
approaching the
try to
back.
speak with animals, would I be able to do anything, like to see if it was real?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess like when that stuff is falling, he's coming out and she's being slow. I'll come back and I'll see it. I'm gonna cast
the back.
speak with animals.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just. I mean, obviously, you know.
No, that's fine. Yeah, so in very, you get this vibe of just real sadness. Like the puppy's lost or has lost something. You get flashes of forests. You get flashes of a longbow. You get flashes of a glowing blade.
So since I'm getting these visions, it's a beast. Like, so it's real.
We may want to wait a second.
Why?
I think this might be a reincarnated Wolfie.
Well, you don't have Wolfie.
I would have heard stories, wouldn't I have?
You're still relatively new to the party, so.
You had said when we were in the other room that I knew that was Wolfie that was stuffed.
Galnor's daughter.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So if I'm telling that to Bree,
So do you think it's real? You think it's real?
We'll say that, because Azrael and Galnor were very close. We'll say that you remember Wolfie as a puppy, and the markings are very similar.
okay. And especially if I would have recognized it in the other room.
But at that point, it was
Okay.
full grown.
Okay, yeah.
I really think so.
You think it's real and not an apparition or a demon dog? Or,
I don't know if I'd be able to communicate with it if it wasn't.
so what are you saying?
I wonder if we need it to be with us when we're trying to do what we need to do.
So you're saying we should rescue it?
So I'm wondering.
It just seems like everything that's been in here has been evil.
That's true.
If I may interject,
Puppy comes running right up to you.
if I may
Oh,
interject,
she called it over?
either we take the thing or we kill the thing and we move on.
It's to like tail wagging like crazy, popped up on his hind legs.
Are we keeping it?
And
Are you gonna walk it and feed it and take care of it and clean up after it? Uh-huh.
I'm so glad Lauren is here. We would have already been had this fucking dog out of this room.
I'm a responsible adult.
If Bree, you're here because they were concerned over a past adventure, and that's when Wolfie died. Something may be attached here.
All right.
Maybe not.
All right, so what I want to do, because I did pretty much on every alcove I went to, I don't remember if I said it from the box, I want to detect magic on the puppy. Walk up to the puppy.
there is the puppy doesn't seem magical, but there's definitely some type of latent magical energy around it.
Can I tell what kind of magical, like, is it?
Necromantic. Not all necromantic magic is evil.
Oh, no. I know. But yeah, everything in this place has been evil. So
Like how he's saying that.
I'm gonna walk over.
Like how he's saying that.
So are you watching everyone, or are you just watching what's going on?
Hmm?
Are you watching everyone, or are you watching
Why
what's
you
going on with
present
the
us
puppy?
with these choices?
I'm watching everybody.
Oh, because he gets a 6 stiffy off of it when I tell you.
I'm gonna-
Because you're
it's
not
called
getting the
DMing.
back
Yeah,
one,
no,
back
6.
on
So I'm
over.
gonna walk over to the puppy and
Do you want to
stick my hand out like I would have.
do this?
What?
Okay.
I mean, I knew Wolfie,
Because at this point, while this is going on, I feel like we're
Yeah,
keeping this
comes over kind of head down,
Oh yeah,
cautiously,
the dog's already
sniffing your
I mean,
hand,
this
and
is
then
just
it goes
theater at
back
this
shit
point.
crazy.
What are we rolling?
You're 6.
sleight of hand versus perception.
Like it just fully
like evil crazy, or it's like happy, dancing,
like
jumping
happy
around.
crazy, like spinning in circles crazy.
What are you rolling an advantage here?
Yeah, get advantage on Dex, my guy.
So maybe Escady's right. Maybe we need to take
You're right there.
the puppy with us.
That's just where we got put.
You said you were leaving.
Yeah, but then all this happened, and I went back
I'm
to
willing
the
to, if something happens with this dog and it turns out to
24.
be to be evil
You see
or
me
turn
trying to take-
against us, I'll be the
You
first
see me trying
person
to
to
take-
smash it with my hammer.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go. Mm-mm.
There may be a sacrifice anyway, from the stories I heard.
All right, let the puppy come with us, and I'll look at Demaya and or Bryce number 2. Be responsible for her.
And what about the bag?
I pick it up. Do I die?
No, it's a puppy.
Should we take some of these trinkets? Maybe we need the ham too.
I'll have more breakfast later.
Bryce,
Okay. I got the dog.
Seriously, you're in the lair of a necromancer and you're considering taking ceremonial daggers,
no,
shit made of flesh, orbs.
no, just the puppy, and I'm still
I'm
not
mainly,
100% on
to be
that.
honest, I'm mainly just wanting the skin bag as decoration.
I think we'll come back from that.
Doesn't make me
Okay?
feel any better. Plus, once you've got it,
I already have one.
yeah, I'm not too happy about that either. But that wasn't my call.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it. Let's just go for now. So yeah, let's go down the hallway. I gotta
Bryce says he's gonna have a nervous break.
How much time do we waste in this room?
put Demaya in charge of the puppy.
Yeah, as you start to walk away from the room, puppy's a little bit older.
Woo! Just went it around.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna move out this way.
I'm like, he grew? But I forgot we shrank.
I put him down. He can walk. We're growing up now.
Alright, guess we're following.
It's only 8:35.
Oh, shit, my AC technically went up. Fuck me, dude.
So yeah, maybe we need the puppy. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, right.
Or maybe we'll get to put it down like they had to put down Wolfie. So, responsibility.
Can I volunteer to be the one to put it down?
No.
Well, yeah, that problem.
Take responsibility for it.
Skatey says
I love
she
seeing the
will.
light
I bet you
escape from my
myself.
eyes.
No, Skatey says
I
she'll
already
take
made it clear.
Skatey
You don't
made
just
it
have to
clear.
enjoy it while I can.
So yeah, we move up into
It's
the
the small things
corridor.
in life
Okay.
for it.
As you come around the bend, you see, again, more alcoves, but these have bars on them.
Investigate the bars.
Okay. This appears to be some type of prison area. You see skeletons shackled to the walls and the backs of these cells as they go down the hallway.
So just keep moving.
The skeletons aren't holding any gold.
Hmm?
The skeletons
I
aren't
don't know.
holding any gold.
He said, go and keep moving. So,
These are prison pills.
Oh, I'm peeping them.
Okay, keep it.
I just started
Hey,
playing
so
Skyrim,
Trooper
so you
murder
check
hobo or
everything.
not?
so
Murder hobo?
Yeah.
you see, whoever wants to look for stuff, make a perception check
Put me behind in your court.
in regards to jewelry and whatnot.
I'll do it specifically because advantage.
I mean, I don't care for jewelry. The fuck?
Court.
I want to see more.
Okay, so dirty 20.
All right. Yeah, you do see some little bits and bobs of gold, some rings attached to skeletons.
All right.
One appears to have some type of necklace on.
Yeah, I tell them this, but I'm not going for it. It's like, if you don't want it, there it is.
Yeah, they're tattered rags, prisoners, shackled to walls. You see a couple of them that are kind of just full on.
Spread eagle.
Yeah, it's a grim scene. You're smiling.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything worth getting, but if you think you want to look at the necklace, go ahead.
Does the Can I mean, from here, am I able to see if it's somewhat magical or anything?
You could Arcana check it if you want.
16. No, 17, sorry.
Yeah, we'll say we'll apply that to all of them. None of the stuff appears to be magical. It just appears to be standard jewelry.
Just standard gold and
Yeah.
silver and shit. Are there any goods? Any good stuff?
Yeah, you gotta investigate. I mean, opening cells and rifling through their names.
No, I don't mean that kind of stuff. I mean like the good stuff.
I have no clue what you're referring to.
Instruments, my friend.
Torture device.
Oh, okay. No, not in here.
Oh, man.
I guess are the cells locked?
Hmm?
Are the cells locked?
Yes.
Is there a table somewhere in here or a desk?
No, there's not.
Do you think you can pick the locks of the cells? I mean, let's investigate it. At least it might be a letter or something in there.
Which one do you want me to investigate?
This one first.
I'll pick a lock.
Okay.
26.
All right. So you go through the names.
Yeah.
Yeah, lock pops open.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate. Look, I mean, kind of looking over the gold or the rings or whatever necklaces, looking more for anything else.
All right. Investigation.
Clues or anything like that. That's
It's good.
it's 9.
Don't find anything really of value.
Can you pick the other lock from the please?
22.
And I'll investigate the other cell.
All right. Go for it.
Are all of these alcove cells?
Yes.
7.
Jesus, my guy.
Yeah. Don't find anything interesting.
All right, number 3. 22.
Anybody else want to investigate? That's 7 again. Anybody else want to investigate? I mean,
Potato.
Again, next one.
Yeah.
920 and a 19. Wow.
I'll investigate.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, 21.
Okay. Yeah, digging around this one, you find a what appears to be a gold wedding band. An inscription that appears to have long since worn down, but says something along the lines of "my love," or some type of dedication to a spouse. You do find a small piece of parchment sort of stuck under some bit of rubble. And written in common on the parchment is what appears to be the words, the cult of the Shadow Court lied.
Is he going to find anything else in that one?
Well, there's more to the note.
Okay.
Mr. Durst was betrayed.
Oh. Spooky dude.
Poor Fred.
So
The,
they told him what to say.
the boy is the
Stuff
key
in there.
to everything.
Yes, we're actually number 1. We won more
Yeah.
I share with everybody. I let them look at the parchment. I guess I'm going to hang on to the parchment. For whatever reason, just so I know.
Is it made of human skin or anything? Fine. Is it just regular?
No, looks like he's actually torn off a piece of the fabric of his clothing, and he's inscribed this in his own blood.
All right, we'll move
He didn't
along.
exactly have ink on him, so
We'll move
Yeah,
along.
you-
Next sale, if it's a sale.
26.
20.
yeah, you find what appears to be a gold necklace, fairly cheaply made, maybe was about 25 gold.
Two buttons.
How much would it be worth if we just melted it down and sold it as just a gold or gold bullion?
25 gold.
Yeah, if you want it, you can have it.
No.
That's insequential to me right now. I'm looking for clues.
Yeah, so as you guys progress further,
All right, Belma.
you don't find anything in the last two chambers, but you do see at the end of a hall, there's a sarcophagus.
It's that magic.
There's a dead person.
Yep, magical.
It's that magic.
Dead person.
He's got to look at this skirt.
Dead person. Also, like how we're gonna be coming up into the red focus, not red. Wow, the purple focus crystals for lightsaber room. The room of Mace Windu.
I mean, he already told us this is a dungeon without combat, so why are we worried?
I missed that part.
You should have said, how do you guys like a dungeon with no combat?
Right?
Well, that was up to them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that was up to them.
video.
This is up to them now.
So
We'll be fine.
it's a very
Jason Momoa looks
mixed
like that.
hodgepodge of necromancy, illusion, and conjuration.
Oh, Jesus.
Sounds like
Mixed
a rip
bag
roaring
of
good
fun.
time. It's a rip roaring good time. I was gonna say Ric Flair, but not Rick James is better.
So, did everybody stay back and I'm the only one that's up there?
No, we all.
Honestly?
He's been too lazy to move you, all of us.
I'm right next to you.
I'm
Fearless
gonna look-
leader.
I'm gonna look for any inscriptions or any writing around the sarcophagus.
It is completely unmarked.
And does the top look like anything I've recognized in person or
It's a flat slab.
flat slab? Okay.
So this is the end of the hallway.
Looks like we might need to climb in there to get to the next area.
Didn't we just wake you up from a coffin a little bit ago?
Sarcophagus.
Some of those magical.
Well, I can tell you,
This,
I can tell you, I
this
don't
way the end
have,
of the hallway.
I don't have strength enough to.
How about this?
Sarcophagus.
We play this game
I'm
I
right
know
next
called
to you.
Nose Goes.
I will open the sarcophagus because the fearless leader is lacking in the attributes to open it and doesn't want to risk the try. So
There
I will
you
take
go.
the hit. Let's go.
I don't mind taking a hit. I
Let's
can't
go.
physically move it.
Let's go.
My God, Mattheos will help us all
strength check.
get through this.
It feels weird being the one that doesn't go against the leadership. It's weird.
Bit of a strain. You'd probably be able to get it up with some assistance.
You want help now?
I'll help you. I'm right here.
All right,
It's
so
fine, just
strength check with advantage.
Just what?
So it's a base 16.
Okay.
So 19.
Yeah, you're able to get it slid off the side. Who's up next to it?
I'm right there with it.
I'm right there.
Okay, so you three are up there.
In the back.
All right. So as you slide it off, light hits what's inside, and all of a sudden you see a figure pop up.
Hello?
Smack it.
Hello?
Taking a massive inhale of breath.
Sir?
Oh God, what's his name? What was his name? He was in The Mummy. Oh, what's his name? The actor. The main guy.
Brendan Fraser?
I'm shocked.
Brandon Fraser.
Oh, yes, you are. Because it's a true.
Brandon Fraser. Brandon
So,
Fraser.
I'm going to text you something.
Jesus.
I guess it's a good thing we brought the dog.
I told you it's magical.
Yes, wolf pup acting.
Yeah,
I really hate
what's the wolf
jail
puppy doing?
cells. Like, I really don't like being in here, and so I mean, if we don't have to move up, we don't have to. Just want to stay right here.
Well, we would have moved up a little bit by
So you don't
now.
want to be locked in one?
Yeah, we're all moved up.
You're down there by the skeletons.
That could be fun.
Or something from my phone at all.
Kinky. He's talking about kinky. He wants to lock you
I don't
up.
like people like that.
But you like chains.
Chains and lipstick cider.
I like my tail. Yeah, I do.
Type shit.
That's just about it.
Honestly, I'm sure I didn't see this coming. I mean, the puppy.
I was low key expecting it, but I was like,
Yeah, I mean, the puppy. I'm like, oh, okay.
TJ. Bryce's pet name for Tamaya, Demon Child. Smacks her with a cat of nine tails. You like that, don't you, Demon Child?
I don't like that nickname.
Doesn't it? It's maybe his pet name for you.
You have to do some thinking?
No, he's writing a book.
Oh.
He's writing War and Peace.
Use your dictation. You can just speak into the phone.
So as Azrael sits up, he sees Bree before him and leaps out of the sarcophagi, grabbing a hold of his cousin, wrapping his arms around her. You get to play two characters. Enjoy.
yeah, welcome to the party, bitch. Welcome to my hell.
It's only for a brief social interaction.
So this man about to talk to himself?
Mm-hmm.
No,
You have to go like this.
none of us know who Azrael is, my guy.
I
Sure,
would.
we would recognize him.
No, I mean,
He's
unless
dead
you're
body.
talking from the statue.
What do I do now?
So talk. You
As
last thing you remember was dying at the hands of the Howlman. You seen flashes.
I
of
would
things.
recognize the skating.
Yeah, you've seen flashes of things. You know that he gets his power from some ancient being. You're not sure what. Yeah, the last thing you remember was join your fucking dog.
So I mean, first thing I recognize the skating. Where's
The
Yalma?
puppy's going fucking nuts in your mind.
Where's Wolfie?
Oh, no, I put them down.
Where's everybody?
Okay, the puppy runs immediately up to you.
Yeah, I guess I drop to the knee and catch puppy.
It's Wolfie, but it's just a puppy.
So are we okay with just seeing this thing rise from the sarcophagus and act like nothing happened? Who the hell is this?
So
Yeah.
Ariel.
Wrong voice.
It's Ariel.
Ariel?
Ariel.
Azrael.
Azrael.
What in the actual is wrong
So,
with
yeah,
you?
so
Did you have a show?
Yeah, this
Maybe.
Azrael.
where,
Hi, Azrael.
where's
Hey.
Wolfie?
He's right there.
Wolfie.
He did.
As far as I remember, weren't you the one that killed it?
Yeah, remember? That's the story we heard.
You put it down like the dog that it was?
He had eyeballs.
Yeah, it's vaguely coming back to me. So how long have I been here?
You ever play Free and Azrael?
Oh, fuck.
You ever play Free and Azrael? Yeah, talk yourself Free and Azrael.
Given that your remains are buried hundreds of miles from here, you haven't been here.
You'd be
You're
able to answer
probably
that
an
better than us.
illusion.
So am I a ghost or am I physical flesh?
You are the spirit of Azrael,
Oh, spirit. Okay.
but you are in full physical form.
Okay. So who are you guys?
We're
My
the
name
bees.
Besides escape.
My name is Bryce. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sure.
Don't shake that hand. You don't know where it's been.
No, we know where it's from.
It's been
I know where my
touching
hands
There
are.
was a
Well, but
A
your hand is
story
different
came
now.
through where it seemed like something was going on. The Galenor and Zeus and everyone else sent us in because they had some important stuff to do, but they were slightly concerned the Hollow Man might be back.
Okay, so that's my next question. I thought killed the Hollow Man.
You wouldn't know that.
Yeah, you were. You died. The first one
Yeah.
down.
You died pretty early. As far as you're concerned,
Yeah, I'm so
we didn't even
confused
finish
right
that.
now. Well, I'm fucking confused.
Yeah,
So-
the Hollow Man killed you.
They finished.
Just
They
So is the
finished
Hollow
him
Man
off.
alive?
See what happened was.
They finished him off. Your remains were taken back to the keep that they have. You're buried there in their Hall of Heroes.
I'm Tamaya,
You've been dead for months.
the Batalia's daughter.
I see the family resemblance. Kind of like he does with Eleanor and Sketty.
Still waiting for the whole, oh, you still, twin brother, oh, Talios, what you doing here? But no, he was just sitting here smoking his pipe,
Yeah, that was Italios.
Not the pipe of wild magic, but just like, his pipe where it's like tobacco and skulls.
So I would love to hear your story.
Well, there may be a time for that, but there's more. Seems like there's more pressing matters at hand. I saw some flashes of cultists taking a little boy.
Yeah, we have gathered the same information, but
Wearing
you're
black
actually in
clothes.
the basement of a weird kind of like spirit house kind of thing.
Well, more specifically, we opened up, we touched a door in a dollhouse and then we
Oh,
came
yeah.
here.
I think we're about 7,000 years in the present or the past or whatever, some shit like that.
Well,
Not to alarm you or nothing, but I have a slight suspicion.
there is a secret passage to follow where they took the boy.
Well, by God, what are we doing here?
How do you know that?
You've seen visions of
I've
it.
seen visions and flashes of it.
Do you feel okay?
I feel fine.
He remarks on how he missed that dear, sweet voice of yours.
Yeah, can you give me that cookie?
Last one.
So,
Jesus.
so where's the secret passage?
Goon.
Thanks.
In that? I know, but it's
No.
here to go. Oh, it's here.
What?
Okay.
Please?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start walking that way and ask y'all to follow me. Secret passage is down this way.
No, come on, into the check on this fucking thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Bree, this seems kind of odd, don't you think?
Oh, it's very odd.
15 is this thing?
Yeah.
Like,
This is the spirit of Azrael. Bree, how are you reacting to this?
Bree's freaking the fuck out.
Ezreal still has an ass, so just sitting here smoking.
no, this is stepping in front of Bree's face.
Oh, yeah, Bree's freaking out. I'm taken aback by it.
Yeah, I think Azrael noticed it was the Teen Titans and then Zayas.
You mean Teen Titans and
That's what it would look like.
So,
Talios?
Oh, yeah.
Chaos.
Oh, yeah.
Pardon me?
Bree asked
Whoops.
Azrael, so can you not leave this place? And I'm talking to
Yeah.
myself, and I cannot tell her, no, come out.
I'll have left.
Don't argue between yourself.
You gotta talk out each mouth so you know who's who.
Azrael's spirit is essentially bound to his prison. A prisoner until the Hollow Man is gone forever, never to be at rest.
Is this for the man is not dead? Oh, we don't know that.
Could try to banish rumor shadows.
So, yeah,
Prison.
Azrael does know of a secret exit to some kind of temple that leads to a door that travels further into the secrets of the Hollow Man.
Do you think this is actually Wolfie here?
yeah, for all intents and purposes. I mean, I remember putting Wolfie down, but I mean, she's acting like Wolfie and she's coming to me and whatever magic this is or whatever happened, this is Wolfie. Now, and then Bree asked Azrael, well, can this puppy go with us or is this puppy also bound with you? And does Azrael know the answer?
So the
Welcome.
puppy
Welcome,
is,
bitch. It's lovely.
the puppy is a full-on free entity.
So Azrael does say,
So the little pupperino can go with us.
Are you Park Ranger? Like where you could use?
So once y'all defeat the Hollow Man
I'm a bird
once and for
fighter.
all, my spirit will be released free. I'll be at peace. I'll be at rest. But this new puppy, is part of y'all now. You can't stay here with me. So part of y'all's group it's real. It's not a demon dog or it's not.
Is
evil.
anyone in the B team a ranger that we know of? Like they have that? Okay. Like I mean, we should still bring them with us.
It's not evil. So
Okay.
I mean, come up with a name for the puppy. She's gonna be with you for a while.
I kind of like Wolfie.
Azrael to Bree, kind of like off to the side. Are they? I'm talking to myself. I guess.
Yeah.
Are they legit? Are they for real? Are they up to snuff? Or are they fellowship material?
Oh, whoa, shade.
That's between me and Bree.
Shade.
Dad, don't be asking that question.
And what's Bree's response? Yeah.
We're working on it.
You're Bree.
I know, Bob.
I'll play Bree.
But
We're working on it.
he may have other ideas.
We're slowly getting there.
I mean, do you think they can handle the Hollow Man?
Same voice.
My Bree, what big teeth you have?
Wow,
Ezra's
Bree.
not saying that.
I just got self the whole time.
No, I guess this will kind of help determine it.
Yeah, yes, sir. Well, like I said, I know the secret passage, and
So far, the outlook's good.
yeah, I kind of sized some of them.
They might have a little more snuff than you. You didn't even make it to the Hollow Man.
Oh, well, he did for about a minute.
So Jesse got me killed.
Roasted.
Is this kind of stuff possible?
Anything's possible.
I really just want to kill the ghost because this is just way too much for me. How about you know?
So who best in the party can investigate this secret passage?
Oh, no, you know all you
Oh, I
have to
can
do.
get-
All you have to do is knock.
Oh, okay. So I'll go to the secret passage and knock.
You see an arcane light spark around some of the bricks as it lights up into a doorway.
I just failed.
The bricks vanish, and there before you is a large dark opening. You see, Bree, what appears to be some type of temple. There are these glowing purple crystals placed about the room. You see, well, exactly what you see before you. Some type of ring structure there. Given the distance,
I don't think so.
No, it's just a map.
He looks suspicious.
So make a perception check for me.
As Bree or Azrael?
But is that water though?
No.
There's a kraken.
Oh,
It's 20.
It's fucking blood.
Probably.
Make a Constitution check for me.
We're gonna die.
Oh, see, I played just being lazy.
14.
Blood.
He's just gonna be like Scrooge McDuck,
you
swimming through
small
the
bead
blood.
of sweat dripping down your forehead as you get a pungent aroma of large quantity of blood coming from this room. You also
Is blood technically a
see
liquid?
what appears to be
As I mentioned, a non-Newtonian.
I can run across it.
Well, hold on.
you see what appears to be a body of a boy laying down across this little blood deck. And there are individuals in sort of these cloaks standing around chanting, again in those voices that you've heard before.
It's actually really interesting.
Does everybody hear this?
No, just you. You see one of the attendants come over and raise the boy's hands, lifting them up towards corners of, you can't see it from here, but there's an arcane circle drawn out in blood on the ground. And they take his hands out to two different points on it, cut his palms open and place his palm
Yes or
down.
no?
They do the same thing with his feet, except they prick the underside of his heels and place them out. Other than that, it's really hard to tell what's going on.
And none of them have noticed that an opening is there now?
No, they can see the opening, yes.
So they definitely noticed an opening.
Yes.
I'll tell everybody what I see and what's going on. I'll tell you about the sacrifice this boy.
Run.
How far across is the gap scene?
Well, it's not exactly to scale. It's probably about, I want to say,
Over under 100.
And
Hold on,
from,
look at it.
Run and swim.
and from all the blood I smell and what I see, do I think it's a pool of blood between?
So to, give me one second, I'm just answering his question.
Here to here.
From there to there, it's about 120. If you went around to the sides, it's going to be about 60 because it's a rectangular, well, lengthwise.
And from what I can see in the night, because I smell the strong scent of blood, do I think this is a pool of blood leading to that, or do I think we can just walk that?
You can see the floor.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna tell them not to let y'all walk in.
What did we say the distance was again? I'm sorry.
It's about 120 feet to the opposing platform.
So it's
Unless you go around the side, then it's about 60 feet.
it's a pool of blood. From what I can see, so I don't even know if there's a walkway here. All I see is a pool of blood. And then it looks like he's about to get sacrificed.
She says 120.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
No, go ahead. No, you.
I mean,
Yeah, it says-
technically, you can go 150 across the blood.
I would love to see it walk on the outside of the garage store.
I don't even have Azrael's. Do you have Azrael's old sheet? No. I'll have it with me.
Is that? Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. He's still
Azrael
with
can't
us.
cross the threshold.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he couldn't go.
I mean,
You are literally a prisoner in the prison.
Okay, I get it. First I thought you was gonna say, okay, cool.
I believe I can get over there and interrupt the process, assuming this blood is transmissible.
Yeah, I mean,
You seem to be sweating a lot, Miss Bird.
it's just hot here. And I mean, I just saw Azrael raise her banana.
Very true. Because of that,
Yeah, and it seems like Wolfie's reincarnated for whatever reason.
as I was saying, I feel I can maybe traverse this, but I feel I'll be over there by myself if that's the case.
Don't worry, we'll
I mean, I can teleport over there with you, dimension door over there with you, and take one person with me. But we have to stop.
Stop what?
He's about to get sacrificed.
All right.
How many cloaked figures are in there?
Send me over.
There are 6.
6.
Oh, that didn't work.
Send me over.
I think that's about the only plan we have right now. Does anyone else have any means of getting over there by spell, teleportation, or anything?
I mean,
To Maya?
I can misty step, but I gotta be close.
Yeah, I was gonna take you. Cascady. Chorus.
What's a Goliath's movement speed to start with?
30. Nobody knows.
That's a bull.
I kind of agree. But
Y'all
no,
are like
Wait, how come mine's 40?
you're a barbarian, right?
Yeah.
Barbarians get an additional 10.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so just
I just know I typed in my stuff and it says
So-
40.
I think that's the best plan,
grass,
unless
smoke grass.
I mean, I'm-
fast.
anyone else has a better plan. I mean,
How many? There's 6.
Maybe.
Are
Maybe.
they all within a
That
20-foot
makes
radius?
sense. I don't think
I
so.
don't remember seeing that I get extra time.
That was like the
Mm.
one, like,
Are you
Right.
able to spell shape around the kid getting sacrificed?
I'm a wizard.
I'd say you probably only get 4 of them.
Well, I can do that from 150 feet.
well, hit him with that first, and then we'll go in.
Are we gonna have to roll initiative?
Can we coordinate this? I mean,
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna hit him with the spell first, and then you're gonna run across, and I want to dimension door myself and Baron over. And
So
then-
you guys can take
And it's
advantage
scattered,
after
just
they
run around.
take damage
Scattered.
from the
Like
fireball.
I said, haul ass, smoke grass, get there fast.
Do we need to roll initiative or
My
anything?
dad is
The
told me
movie
not
that-
to smoke grass, that's why
Well, the
he's
plan seems to
saying
be, I'm gonna fireball the group, even though that won't get all of them. It should still distract the other 2 that don't get fireballed. Shaping the spell around the one kid. And then they're gonna do whatever cavalry charges anything that they've got planned.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm on dimension
well, hold
door.
on. Is that like a raised platform at all, or is it just kind of
Yeah, it's raised up.
like how high?
Probably about 20 feet up.
Oh, so good. Okay.
That's so good, homie.
You got 150. That's 140. We're gooch. We're gooch.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
We doing it? We popping?
Yeah, let's
We
do
in
it.
it?
We're in it.
We in this?
All right.
We're in it to win it.
As soon as he starts chanting, fucking Naruto run across the water.
Oh, he said it.
He said it.
He said it because that's pretty much one of the few animes where you run across
Okay.
water.
All right. So the moment that you get out of the blood, the purple crystals spark to life.
If I could
I
walk
need
on water,
you to make a Constitution saving
if
throw.
I could reach the sky.
But I thought they were waiting to go until after I cast.
Yeah, that's what we were doing. You
Yeah.
you're supposed to cast first, and then
He said he's running the moment you start chanting.
Which is
I don't.
like an instant thing, is it not?
Yeah, it's instantaneous.
Is that not how it works?
Well, if it's going at the same time, regardless, he's still going to be in the room.
Well, I mean, okay, real quick. I'm assuming we're all at least in here, right?
Not as of yet. Nobody else has said they've gone in the room.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah. it's
So,
just-
well, obviously, I am
I was
standing
right
at the
here.
entryway to cast.
and I was
Okay,
going.
so you're at the doorway.
I was going to dimension door with him, and you were running across.
Well, I figured. Did we not cross the threshold? I thought we totally did.
Oh no!
We're looking in there.
Only I was standing there looking in, and I relayed back everything.
Because the priests don't see us yet, right? Or the cloak
Not as of
figures.
yet, no.
That's why we're going to
So,
surprise
I'm-
them.
So, considering that I'm also a rogue, do I get to add? Isn't there a? Don't I get a surprise type of thing if they haven't seen me yet?
No, sneaky attack doesn't apply to spellcasting.
I thought.
Sorry. Part of the job, though, yeah. Especially AoEs, that'd be retarded.
She's like constitution.
But I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, what's officially happening? Because
Well-
my understanding is he said, I should honestly hold you to, you said you were going.
yeah, like because I thought everyone. I was under the assumption.
Well,
everyone
the
was in
casting
room
of
at this point.
fireball is instantaneous.
Okay.
So,
I assumed everyone
So,
was in the
yes.
room at this point.
Yeah.
so I'm positioned to cast fireball.
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing.
So you go to cast fireball, he bolts into the room, you cast fireball. All right, we'll get to you. Go ahead and roll out your damage with
Okay.
fireball.
Yeah, that's fine. I rolled my save and it's a 17.
And then I was dimension dooring myself and Baron onto the platform.
The only two that I think might make it is I've got a 20 and a 19. All right.
Oh, so hold on.
You're out halfway through the water, the blood.
Mhm.
Okay, so as you get out there, these crystals spark to life, recognizing you as an intruder,
Mhm.
and you see this purple arcane energy sort of coalesce from all of them bolting towards you. You said you were 17 on the con save?
Mhm.
Okay.
That doesn't look right. Also, the. Okay. Now to the door, it's still dirty.
You take 31 damage, it's essentially force damage, as it blasts into you. And make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Give me 1 second. I'm reducing again.
Okay. Chest bump?
Yeah.
As you're falling.
Wisdom save, you said?
Yes.
Is this technically single target against me?
No. This is sort of like a layer effect.
Okay. Wisdom save. That should be fire. 17.
Okay. You are currently paralyzed.
Mm.
You sort of slow to, your momentum carries you enough that you collapse at the foot of the platform. So luckily you're not going to sink into the blood. But yeah, you're sort of. The fireball goes off. What's the damage?
40.
40. Okay. 2 of them are downed. The other 2 are fairly heavily damaged. Immediately, the 2 that are damaged turn to one of the guys, and you hear some type of barely intelligible language as he seems to be directing them. The 2 guys that are damaged, they grab the boy, and again you see another bolt of energy come to life from the crystals as they shoot towards the portal that you see in the back of the room. The portal starts to whirl with arcane energy as the guys bolt through the door.
Do they not get the dimension door across?
No, we're getting that.
Okay.
This is all their reaction essentially to what went down. I gave you guys 2 actions. I'm giving them those 2 guys an action to do something.
That's fine.
So they take off. That leaves 2 of the cultists in the room.
I'm just gonna put them down.
Yeah, the boss takes his blade and slams it down in the middle of the arcane circle. The blood starting to ignite in fire where you guys stopped with your dimension door. You see this sort of red and purple swirl engulf you all that are on this platform as it goes up towards the ceiling and a pillar of blood and arcane energy. After a couple seconds, it splashes back down, and there before you is. Give me 1 second. Find it. Get your picture. My plan has come to fruition.
I've become Pip-Yap Destroyer.
But he has to stab you 17 times before.
Pip-Yap, Destroyer of Worlds.
Who imagined Mr. Stay Puft?
Oh, that's good. That's great.
Did Laura say she bought that movie or she just saw it?
She said she saw it. She didn't say she bought it. I hope she bought it.
No. Especially on DVD.
Could have been more than $5, I'm sure.
Most of
It's
them
good
are like
one.
Yeah, I think
$2.
Goodwill, yeah. That's
It's good one, my guy.
It's $2 probably.
If there's
It's 50
anything.
cent probably.
Maybe.
Who donates movies
It's
at
free.
Goodwill?
What are you talking about?
Who donates movies at Goodwill? I've never seen that.
There's a section there.
Yeah.
you
It's
can
near
al-
the books.
So that would be why he never got to it. You're the one who said you don't read.
Oh, those books that you
What a
get,
bird!
are they,
This is the image
did
of the
you buy
creature
them
that you
and
see up
you
here.
have them on there, or you get them through an app or like the library or something?
Can we pass
Or-
around?
Which
The
ones?
books you're
Why don't
talking
you have
about,
the mini,
about the guy-
Thomas
They'll be here next
Yep.
week.
I bought them.
So this is where we'll be stopping at.
Amazon.
Okay.
So they're like a Kindle.
I'm sure if you got them from the library.
Hey, be quiet. You're getting some combat. I don't want to hear it.
Next week.
I like this spraying. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I've killed a whole bunch of these things.
My guy, it's like 9:15. Come on, let's fight.
Oh yeah, I've killed a whole bunch of them over the years.
We just get like one hit and then you'll be done. Go ahead and kill us first before next week, because we're all going to go.
So, quick question: who actually escaped? The two healthy dudes?
The two damaged guys
Oh, what
The
a
kid.
and the boy.
Because I
So-
took out a couple.
And we got two who are down, not dead, but down.
Yeah, I mean they're unconscious.
And then is Boss Man still there? You said.
Try to take one alive.
So he drove the dagger into the ground,
Mhm.
and you saw the arcane energy spark up.
He's
Oh,
that.
he became that thing?
As he stood up, the blood and arcane energy swirled around. It blinded everybody from seeing what's going on, and he's gone, and that thing's there now.
Like,
Well, that thing's gonna be catching these hands.
Totally
It
need to
looks
keep
like
one
it's
of these
made out of
fuckers
wood, and I got fire.
totally need to keep one alive.
Fire beat.
Oh my god. One of them needs to stay alive. That's all I ask.
Okay,
Combat, let's do it.
no, that's it.
That's it. I'm done.
Time for the night for landing.
Good thing it took us a long time in that hallway.
Look at this shit. I love the carnage yourself.
Right? The hallway you said took us longer than you had thought.
That hallway was
Fight one day.
stupid.
That hallway was great.
No, it was the dumbest hallway to ever exist. And I've been in some pretty dumb hallways, but that one's okay.
We really, one of these days, we really need a Netflix hallway fight.
You're the only one that failed.
Things just keep popping out of doorways and shit.
I'm glad you heard that, Jamie.
I heard it. I just didn't want to start his fuse again.
So you still upset about your bag of that guano?
I just want the skin bag, my guy. I don't care that it's a bag of shit.
All right, well, a little bit of an early end tonight.
Hey, look at the camera.
Oh, hey, do you have still that picture?
Oh, hold on.
Hold on, I'll show you the
Hey,
big
DJ, here's your-
the boss.
Has it been a
So good thing Ezra will bring everyone on. Oh wait, Skatey's gonna disappear by next week. Oh, this sucks.
But no, we can't have combat this week. Sorry.
If you would have behaved yourself, maybe you could have had combat, but no.
has
We're
it
talking
been
about Bryce has been a good boy.
has it been a day for me to roll for the charges for that yet?
No. Yeah,
Give me 2 seconds. I downloaded it and it's not there. I just have to pull it.
No, no problem. It's not like I'm using film or anything, so. It's just
Make
it.
sure you rush
That
that
is
up to
cheap
the local grocery store and get it.
You remember when Kodak used to have their little standalone booth
Oh, man.
that you drive up to and you drop your film off and then you drive back up there the next day and pick your film
That
up?
was the fancy stuff. If you could get it in a day, you had to
Not
pay
yet.
extra.
Okay, there's your bad guy. That's what we will be going against next week. Is that ooh, spooky. All right, guys, have fun. Based on last week, if you haven't watched this all the way yet, like you tried to click in, you'll get the end of it for a couple of hours, and then it'll eventually all get there so you can watch it afterwards.
So what's funny is I've always had this little windy little camera.